MPP near 2020 ahead of the 2020 election and Ernest Kumi eba limelight mu in Ghana's politics say na obaye because no person be contest wo ye friend was saying akwatia na obaye no na a very competitive election on honorable Amase na Amase obi anim say Amase na oye MPA obetu Baba Jama ti first time enkrofo say so baby a hairdresser ema abetu Baba Jama ti Yakumi eba no ne Amase ebe contest na very competitive ti ho na oba public ema Ghana fu hu no so eventually owini Amase ebe ye member of parliament for parliamentary candidate for Akwatia oko election no wenchimi nti odinkubo and that was 2020 one koda na oko fight back na obe wini primaries na oba ahead ebe wini the parliamentary election na obeye MP for the good people of Akwatia hun sensemo a eba ye ene kwan a NDC for ede no efa so na esweni ense kache enti issues no kra me gidi say na anu yi I think last week or so na Supreme Court ema edi muaye ebaye edefa ne nsem no ho a na nkaja obenya kwan na wadini MP ene se fofi antoata na edware abamu na Ernest Kumi ede afi asasi eso enti onya mfirisi aduana baako to hwa afi apema hankron aduowotwe 1984 na yewo Ernest Kumi ABC 2025 na Ernest Kumi odi afrimu nti nana adodankwa Akufo-Addo President Kofonom Dr. Bawumia ene party empanifo nyina de isu na omode isu Ernest Kumi said the New Patriotic Party ashre audition prekopena endra na National Executive Committee meeting our party headquarters. In fact, if you morning show ye call nti ho na nkra eba ye se ra Ernest Kumi wada de benkum so na fi wo party mpanifo ni mu a otimu se asem na bot na Dr. Bawumia wo nhyiamu na sibi opie ye no na otimu se ampa enyememu ayede papa e de ma party mpanifo nti ye mabusuafo hyeden ye mabusuafo yako na ebrepemu no ye bekọ yene mpanifo ebedi nkomo ewo constituency ho yene party mpanifo bi nso ebekasa na minim se bi nso ebisa say what is the way forward so Ernest Kumi afrimu yi edin na emra no eka na edin na NPP as a political party so omo ebeye so ni nyina yede emunchechemu ede beba anopei during the 2024 campaign Ernest Kumi ekasaye one of the rallies MPP ewo Akwatia constituency yenkonko hwe sa video no enwie na fi wi a ne aka wachire bia no ede ato asomidi ede Kwaku Dawuro movement in the morning jubedi
so e wose e musa abato so e won susu aso yera DC begina ya ba yenka se ya maha ayeka behwe na so ne sese ye ma mandemu afobia no dodo na ne aye na se pese ye to aso a na ese fata se ye tan ya ban na chi esan se ye nuanu na mo party foforo no omo nyina di adanse se wanchi ha ne mpatamu ade ye MPP for strong etushe project abanya ye wa ha ya kwa ye omu se ache na so hwa na montu aso fa ye tuna eje se ya food ya pa na se ya food ya pa nso a na se fata se mu pia ye etu ede mo ni pie mo a de se dia ye di tu mo ni ni se mo mwa ye na ye ntwa ya ban so na project bia ye di en saka ya ye wie ye no ye ti aba be wie ama ye mantem anu so ayefe sana the National Women Organizer kan ye no efi kusi ekosi Akwatia eye kusi Township Road eye Wenchi Township Road eye Tapasi Township Road eye Swabe township road any mu bridge no ni nyinaa ya dia to road minister ni wa wasom a odi ni nyinaa hye contractor oya kede to other road no asenso a e wo se ehun sa abato so e won susu aso yera DC begina waka ya ban ba ye nka se ya maha ayeka behwe na so ne esese ye ma mantemu afo bia no dodo na ne aye na se pese ye to aso a na ese fata se ye taya ban na chi esan se ye dia no no mo party foforo no omo nyina di adanse se wanchi ha ne mpatamu ade ye MPP for strong education project abanye ye wa ha ya kwaye omu se ache nanso hwa na montu a so fa ye tuna eche se ya food ya pa na se ya food ya pa nso a na se fata se mu pia ye etu ede mo ani pie mo a de se de a ye de tu mo ani ni se mo mwa ye na ye nto ya ban so na project bia ye de ye nsa kan ya ye wie ye no ye timia ba be wie ama ye wantem anu so ayefe sana ye national women organizer kan ye no efi kusi ekosi akwetia eye kusi township road eye wenchi township road eye tapasi township road eye swabe mu township road any mu bridge no ni nyinaa ya dia to road minister ni wa wasom a odi ni nyinaa hye contractor oya kede to other road no
na wusu parliament wow Kumini wu no ama enipa bebre aboto
nipa pusa
na anopai no se we no esanka we tetebra kene besia ya afrumu ma na empenifo ato abese no because aya na ya se abranti wu se ya na enesia kumi emsena enisu ade hu ye mienu na all so be hu adwuma because so hweto 2020 na obeso be DMP na obaye na anye yi na oye parliamentary candidate na okọ 2 seats na twene ye na esese o fight back na okoje sa seat ni biem edebre NPP
to say the adwuma ama ye
na ewi ase no na NDC for edine nam court edu ba bi kra na ya citing contempt ana nko betimi akoda afi ase na wokun ekun na ekono abawia nesa na ebiem opese obeye lawyer ni na that's the law ni sua na edin into wo combine campaigning any politicking eno ebomu a nti obi wo no mo behu no na wa yira political scene because of law or yinti meka onipa ba ko ana me body pa ya ono abu na mwali because me work kingdom yeah ono abu ni amasana mwali me work kingdom na metane ni ye program pa edu ba bi no se masa me koye law nti me o sha ase no oso hu se imu odin nti obi take break kakra from the political activity no the active one no na we concentrate on that issue kakra but Ernest Kumi was able to combine the two.
So oye young
na waye and we are told say na omuwo fadin bra endra no I say mock court omuwo moot court to say they have a name for it so na or prepare endra na nka obeye entina or prepare na nansa anadwono ababe
mock
amuwo say mock ba omuwo din a omo the friend yes me we fi din kakra
you be a friend mock parliament
eno wo ba lawyer for no wo din a omo the friend omo de no enti anadwono ena yes o say or start report to say na moot mo the friend moot court no okay enti friend moot court entra ena no mbe yes ade enti na nansa na adwono nyina na yese ote ho a all prepare enti ahomache no ena so say onya chest pains nti bewe it eno soma ni nua se onko Ghana Law School ho onko kancho mo say enya ade obitimi aba because of the home fan no se bo be no nkunu no na Ernest Kumi enka atiasfo ho bi na eden no
too bad
eviva nti yema abusuafo shedin yema abusuafo yakọ that's when God on mama channel pay enti abusuafo anopay because of Ernest Kumi ma fa dwudwemu afa mremo nti dwudwemu time no na mede yede esuno na yede ama abusuafo nyina ne MPP abusuafo nyina shedin God on that's we mama channel pay
bede nyamiase se let me be piha edin nanso owi ni pamfaso edin ya say a necessary end it will come when it will come tidie ebesi bia no efi ha enti Some nyame ya wo na obi nyame bi
anyamia ene papa no a
enti ha dwen nyame ni nipa ni mini branche a odi mfi aduanan fe na ko be hye na brabo ase so ya na kan say life begins at 40 and no de na end at 40 ha dwen but ye besi bia no ye be kan ba kope se urade na nanim de ye eno ye manema ti obi antimi nkwahye nyankopon se eye nkra bia onko dadin senso enam nipa so a urade nche ni tumi ka gono metna
well that's bre eya rehosem se wunim Ernest Kumi data no bia wote ase se na wunim ne dia wo se wo hwe na odaboko ba no onye boko sa na ni adi anytime bia behu Ernest Kumi bia wo sere wo hia wa wo hu wa wo senior media mi hu na cheka ma wo se minim na che more than 8 years. I quite remember say na mo man FM nti ho na oba holo nti oba bia na me ni di nkomo na wo yi kakra specialty bi wo IT mu it I quite remember say a bra NDC for a boy krono mobile into probability sa yedi se meni ye ho adwuma other issues bia yidi ho enkoma na o ka se bi say very striking say yes life begins at 40 but no then there it has ended at 40 by selfie obi edi 90 years ye ka ga na about ensemo ne yi a even kroma se ko pa pa obi amonidin ti yana of a quality of blessed memory o can say be say make yourself relevant bebe obi a no make yourself relevant na baby Ernest Kumi wo obi a wa encounter ni biada bet I say at least for the past 10 years Obekache will say he made himself relevant. Asem no Obekache say radiate na ho din ni ho. Han na ho din wo. Ade ba kwa na me pena asem say even in his calm demeanor Tembia obo say oda boko no but onyu obi o ye push over. The conviction I remember say me ndi nkomo na nsen efa primary say bebe you okache mse o so go no enkofo aba me ho say men try men support me ada but wono die wo ha wa obetimi afiri not about me achi amenu amene ni colleague MPB cast was say oh se nyame boa na se ye colleague on yi ba ye call national leaders conference yi ba se pa afena obeye adwuma kese Dama Dr. Mahmoud Ba. Many pass have passing. Pen was in the pain, me will be benkum, will defer. But one more, as of all that calm demeanor. Now was in view,
what was the Yakakano,
Rakusia, of what, and tea, Ernest at the end of the day. Ya. A dear your man, yam, ya pan, say. And remember, you know, also a member of parliament. Would you say, me as the man for better in that capacity? Or contested back. In fact, means I can have to be moving Tiasi. First primary is now coil. That was 2020 elections. Nah, 2020 elections. Of primaries. One day, honorable Massey in the contesting. But let me share and some course work with Tianwa. Let me do this. Honorable Massey, the deserve say, I say, man, Enti I remember say that day no ye wo baba no me na metie dwem wo ma na fem na na tu. The results the ba for na na yesi amasi a winni. Metie mu die ni gie. Me wa ma na for pass Ernest. But eche ba yesi asan akan for fro. And then as the winni ye. Me ni bi na adwo na friend was ba ma beat you. Yedi ho nkoma. Ye nya entwantawa bia sa ko contest bi winni primaries. Na mental dia wo jakotia seat in the back. Emma MPP. Yeah. Exactly 6 months. Sworn in 7th January 2025. Died 7th July 2025.
Very sad. Mama enkwa homa na inkodi enkomo. Opani ba ko a metimi aka so ne Ernest Kumi ejuma pa because no the DC for the Nchembo district one. Honorable set brick crime na yene no eni enkomo kakra. Na after say Ernest Kumi di nkudima NPP sube opposition yo nye DC bi mu nyina na one no ana ejuma ebom. Honorable, good morning.
Morning there.
Ram pacho na hu tisen yo.
Na avoa en yetimi asori anope.
Yede nyankopon ase. Minim say wunua ye Ernest Kumi die. Oni no entem ni modwuma ye no ade a ekọ animu yie papa. Endra ye de awia ebeye nundu ba ko se nundu mi no be 10:30 hob ekọ ne yete se. In fact news ni ba no ye nyina ya nyi ani because ye nte se Ernest Kumi oyare. Ena intina krofo ye bisa se ade ya kwanhia na brepen ena wote ye ne eba ne sen.
So, tell me that was Friday, no, around the it's a Friday now, no, my friend, no one for in China, who is a son or I don't see. If you really no friend, so the first one year graduation, no, crack at the graduation, man, could be there. Omukoba, if you want to make stranger, and to chief me, Russia, Kwaba, and to you are my friend, there's no problem. Around one, I know friend back. So, after normal graduation, about there, you may think good down or tackle. And I can say, Master, me know aid. I can't just say to aid. Me know aid now come here. What friend is in the next a CIMP, a year program. When you invite me, say, on my math speech or money, no, me go to Jan because money and a down for. No problem. And also, Mammy in fact, and you using the car, it's the far Uber and the Lucian or Mam Johnson, and your point. The call Friday, your call program, BBA, Sunday and upper. Yeah, I didn't say a fair right, air worry. May you like a bar air worry. If you ever call Aquatia, that was a Sunday. The Sunday, Saturday, when you poor program, no, and I'll catch him so, Chairman Basti, and inviting me say, Anopano, Ombrano, or hosting and Taniako. It was not a penny yet. And you can say, because you name if you want more, so we just spend 1 hour. Yeah, I'm sure okay. Canopania acquired the truly no. Chairman Basti, who's 2 years per Anna, party for so a big good on. It's a career politics, yeah, normal politics. Yeah, you realize it's almost 2 o'clock. I'm kind of challenge, yeah, Kwaku, yeah, answer me about crowd because anyone. Also a moot court, also a law school, into a moot court, and tobacco year presentation at me uncle. Hereby I drew Winnie Junction was around 5 there. Now the catcher is a time call. If you catch a quack with the answer near background, or bread do. It's in the same scan or fenye to nation man. I know yes, I nearby. It's around 6 states. I will see me a whoosh. That was a near junction. See me also the Miko Fukan, I'm so senior when I'm in fat taxi. No, like I say, and go who work as a move position and say, I'm a DC fat taxi. Now, your DS Serena, yet walk on was you. About 2 o'clock, friend, a big one, maybe friend, and Kushiaquano. One friend, I'm really see, and I'm so all right, Matty. No coy. I'm telling you, like, I will be a couldn't see things. Around 9 o'clock, 1 week, 39, then he was a wife or friend. na me fa call do ze na Ernest your friend star boy into me the wife of friend star na me my friend star girl of friend me fa na say star girl ada boni be ni Kwaku di bi ma anope wo friend me no so if mun ko di boni bia na nipa na eyare ntino o se me frɛ wo man ana me si ya
we are okay 9 p.m. and 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
9 a.m. a.m.
Monday the enra no pa 9 a.m. so see me 6:30 p.m. Sunday it's 9 a.m. enra no pa and of friend and I'm so my me nka say and also there be o sebra and I'm small hospital and also lister and I'm koi we do one no na the wife to change na the wife mommy ana doctor ejina hono ti bi wem no mo kasa ba immediately mi wem ano mu na o mu yedi na ne re no isi ni class na ne mommy ni isi ni class na doctor no was looking at him me kwai no dampa ne so na me sorry na say ya Kumi sorry na yon as e butu a meeting now and then so koye presentation wa ba beda ha ni si ana doctor ni bisa ni wife me say should I tell him? And the wife would say, he is his brother, so you can tell him. And a doctor started saying, you know, they brought him here around 2 a.m. and around 2 a.m. So we gave him treatment. He was responding to treatment. And around 8:30, we realized that he was not responding to treatment. See, and I may say, if he's not responding to treatment, then change the medication. Me person exactly what happened in America no go for more. Then change the medication also. That's not the issue. And I'm saying, what is the issue? It is because I say what is the issue I say it. And then they need me talk from see for almost a woo. I'm just saying. See, all no damn partners, so now me call and me call shit me chest. No, or the name say good nebo. Or no my over now. No way you could see any about it. Me that one na the acting. Oba no da kunya ni wa or da kunya wa no the name say me ni no good nebo. Me kwa de bia me components I say o your so abofo na oda. Now don't say good. No the name say good. Nti me gi ni nsa no to form a no asan de abeto asan ba back to the wall. Me on the chest no. Me on the chest this I say ya Kumi. When I catch a doctor, I say me I don't believe that. So say 8:30. You see I feel that it's around 10:30. On train kakra because me I don't believe say it's almost quite now. Almost could normal yes by 12 o'clock no. And the doctor me say no, any Kuma is not in a response. Then so I can't meet me I can't.
Honorable, asem yema yenyina ho hyeden especially mo a mo ne no nam na mo nyini bibia but wonye nam no na wa complain so yare ana mo ko takra de ne ade ba no wa complain se ne ba bia ne ya
me say de nka ye bampo no aka onka se ebia ni tie ne yampo no ye track ni ma tin say ye do shama ho no side na me realize say wada. If you ever a bedroom Manchester na any city no we say chief me bedroom and I'm see a bedroom Manchester was to see na me die dey mo tweme di papa and I'm say me kwa me die me city ni e dwell me na o say a mo track every na me say akwai track every ba me ni kum it one complain ye ni e FIMP boso friend asafuaji
yes
ana I think the Upper Dincha West, Rudolph, and former regional minister. The four of them, and throughout, the court match and my basti on Sunday. In fact, they're born come on. Ernest in Casabia, you may fairly fine. Come bien and Umpukasa. You do come more fine, answer now. Or crime for Conebody to a main friend, the big one, why any presentation. Ernest me underline Arabia no akase and even at the hospital no okwa monitor ni sini so a the status ni na was okay so you almost command a draw or responding to a rush
Asemu.
Because when you know a ball 824 and then there's a friend 8 say Uncle law school one was a year call no.
And a yen run upon 824 and Sana Obi Wuno.
Asa no be wuno. And a friend 8 me say Uncle law school one attention say or yari into the presentation. Then the presentation here 11 a.m. Oh, to me, it's not much or to shedder. That was 824. Into my wife say a ball 829. And I'll catch any wife or person on Dakakra. And then the wife so okay. And then the also Kwaku your friend is saying, me came now why cause because one thing in Kwajuma in also say you that was 824, 829. And also Okona Ernest Banen who says oh Dakakra and or then tuma a katana. And or Kotna came no year course. It's time no better can eat something on and or friend. It was no year the course we know soon be around 8:55 now or call back no. All call them one who share nurse for. And my friend said doctor friend. According to my cancer, that means from 8:29 to 8:55 we one. And now I want to need 18 como.
Asemu. Tema nyame enfa ni Ernest Kumi kransi sabiri abusuafo ne yere constituency party sisi a mo wo he edin na mo ye
eno aye be du fe na party mpanifo ma enya nti ye se anopon be person be ba bi chia na yere you know anope ya ba ha no ma ye try say e bi kanu tuni ko nya kakra bi sia ni so se be ya mpanifo ni ba e bi ti receive o nti na ne de ebe wakra ha no receive mpanifo na nyame aduma e bia wo chana yakọ back na officially no yakobo ebusuafo amane it's there for now there that's there
ye huhu no social media so say yes no say na kuma e bi say cardiac arrest e bi say yi I don't know say we mean say ya na a personal na ebusuan issue but if there are such information mo person mo de to abonten ana
ye postmortem almost say na me aduma enewia na ebeye ready wakwa ye aban ni pade official we ni ba anya dia ye de be kam bia na de we say wakoma chiwa ye do kokodu hospital ye sure so call ya the oxygen ni ade be sisi so tinya de kra betimi ni obi akasa it say witimi ni ADD nkomo around 824. Now we around 829. I say, me quiet course, I will make a maba. Now to say you, me dakakra. We need akuma kona a bus 30 minutes now. Yeah, but as I said, no, you can't official results now. Ba.
Yeah, Ghana for idea. Bibia nso di Ernest Kumi oni obi wa asem ai bi wa boni dua watu na duru ana bibi
Dawuro say ye to abawie obi ate ho nsem aba ye to yi be catch up clean say me I was with Ernest throughout campaign a year resources are mobilizing the year election we election a kind now you're winning over 2,000 votes. First time I pronounce so NSA with the Abawino. When you are some jail conscience in the mother. And I had the Namha, and I had the Namha, and I had the Namha. Yeah, this me can say, Ubina in the same analysis by the meaning Janame. Be any assassin so I'm missing a better war. So, last 4 years, 2020, the same person in the contest. We need election by 1,050. The coalition center will cry uncle because the quality results new. You fear you who see a Lucy election. Yanko, and conform a more Mukujina on our Mukuleti, Nana the Genia, Yanko coalition center on. And it's Winnie Abeya, it was less year Winnie Abawi. Can you conform a coalition center on? me soldier for any police for any ye me share ken the free correction center hono instead that time Ernest ko hono a SBI for obi face security for ye tata no ha no say ye ni say and ye becho obi a we ni genuine elections adai pasa si a seat no ye momo obi na nka say na himfi akonya nti ono obetena so da no ntena so obi ni wiase wan si obetcherebo say any club ya fine nyankopon na ahyehyɛ esa this painful time we na obedaya ho no ma so be it but so bi so sa wo ma ijama nyankopon
asemo honorable nyame enchichi nyina
quality personality sin ya yenya apeti abra ya bra yenya young guy sin our future say sorry
hadwen pa nyame
so nyare na ho no mpo Ernest nyare na ho ni twa ne ho kwan kakra se ye mpiare within a single of eye say anything how
yes
ye jebi bia na nyame
wo ka na hu se dia obeka na fa me ndra yeti asem no ye nyina ya nye ani nti na fe ya sha se
me call hospital no na atade no abo me asesa nti na me hu nipa me frɛ no nti wono ma na me frɛ honorable oponkoma so no me catch no so there be it's not true. I just spoke Ernest. I was reading Thursday na me in the team office I didn't come over be nti no asem na also say repeat asem na san kan bi no kra no on the constituency no so to there me ba if you want money after ka say bi no me hu ga bi a me di me phone ti to no kra sa obedu hospital no frɛ me kra no we nyame no hu ye ni that one obedu o ni e free one mo kra e no ono so be fee achi
that's
Sunday and you bring how you disre or na ukofu taxi me twa picture e do akoto social media nko aka say u dey this person one taxi now dey now no sign dia no sign the why so be fi oni ni ma ba be di agro sa na ni oni ye ni na just ni di ntra me hu ni bi mu after 3:30 ni be hu na SNSM
sa wo hwɛ Ernest akwantu atui sɛ opese oye lawyer ni opese oye mranim ni nanka edu ba bi a wa achieve nema kase mienu na wa ni sa achievement na ma ne bukranto ne yemu a wagya hokono a asobi a wonimu no edien ne ka kyerɛ wo edien na si nipa ka kyerɛ wo fa nipa ya na mutu enne ma epese ye ho.
The Russian man saying, we need something funny. And yeah, Bana, you do Wijano. You do one now, Honorable John Kuma.
I former MP.
Yeah, why any film? On my name, no, my 1 year old. I don't know about because, oh, Charlie, if that's as well, your power, the hell, John Kuma, pray, fair, or be stable, or by enjoying a life, no. Well, we're going to stick out now.
Kwasiada no amoba no.
Kwasiada no around 6 p.m. I don't know make it that statement no. Because so Charlie. Na me dey me next time we am ejimeni no. Ye ni scan bi bebre. Mo na mo bia. Mo si mo dey ye ejapade ejamoma. No because so Charlie. We be dress we do time na. We be enjoy no. We aya. That was around 6 p.m. Sunday. And ye dey enkomodidia na. Ye di ekodu hono. Sana asem na work an. Or come on, because the UC came from 2019. The share resources are mobilized with the Abaquitia. So the Baby DMP. Because of MP, no, didn't see any law school, no one cool. If you can just rank last year, grand and cool. The two exams are Charlie man prepare because no follow to be DMP. Last time, year no kase as I say them near DNP. As I say, I'm a question to the new so it's me me meet court by October. They be frame me to the bar. Now for them, my history, now for the pursue business and kwana. Ghana had a politician now in this guy in many scanner with their control constituency in our constituency in the whole bank. That was the conversation. Constituency have a bohomaya. Anybody I so cafe and yet you be who are and you can in a chair semper. But there will be a kitchen conform money and the same encounter. Now, Brackety, you candidate via out is out. I just say one friend. This is one friend and no problem. This one friend. Even Sunday, if you do any budget or ye mumu money, if the work with you, I say, often call your donation, man, and I went in market here. Such a person, that be an Ernest or sorry, when you want to start to say, or sorry.
Okay. Yera, you better ask no pay. Na once again, yama money abushini nyina ni party ni nyina shedding. Na yahwe enhye ampani for beye. Ebesa no wedding komo bi.
That's it.
Abja ora Ernest, sorry, set Brickrine former DC ewo Dentembo district no ne capital Akwetia na anopay ye no edi enkomo. Oron da sebre.
That's me over kwana.
Dabia mi ya mestaka. Obi ye bibia mi say, "Ye nam hoyi. Ye ni ayen control your life. To me be the control my yen." Ese hu se ni pa ya ese sunsun no. Class. Honorable 3 days ago na Nini a ofri mu ya di. Not knowing say no Ernest. Abrabono die. You say ya. Na obi abo. Ntimi nka tintin bia. Ina ye behwe. Ye die sua die. Sɛ obewi o kan sɛ ye sini pe wi a ye kana asɛm papa. Ono die, ye sɛ ni wu ntia. Ye sɛ nipa bibia mu no. Onye obi ma nka ho asɛm papa. Sɛ asomasi die. Wetin so am sorry. With me impact on nipa ba kokra bra bomu a. Ebe tere akɔka nipa bibiri. Min sɛ de wo kan. Oye bia ma nkrɔfo. O kan bibiri so a nipa bibiri so anya no so mfa so. Na sɛ nipa bi na e bia wo sɛ akiri sɛ obeyi obi afiri hɔ. What na nso well me no wasoro say we ja Ghana nyina akora de ma say de acho fa wonsu beja ho de Ghana ni nyina akora ma say we Ghana wo say yem fama ye de ama fa wonsu beja ho
okay koga na ene de ade no acho Eric wo ha bre na mehe mai koka ko
enra very sad ye very county event ani ye nyina wo ho a ye doubt message na e ba any yeah honorable Electoral na anoma way of epema ya na at least ne young love makers ne Ernest wanye kwa wakopele part when we close the yemfanye ya banedi Mr. Wawuni mengu apprenti no hufi enko yen restrain na impeniwo enhia na hyehyɛ da hɔ no yemfama na party any regional free mu no any Ghana yes pay last respect a very difficult time a sad moment no ma be because we MP no ma be wow si o pay no wow si baby a obefa bi a obenyi no wow ne na atwi wow yesi why asa nya no enye obia nye nipa ba na be ene de nyame ahyehyɛ no nipa oni so tumi nipa o tumi aka wabɔ yobo wi ase ni cry zero kaka
okay
Kwaku ayi no sɛ liso yeah health practitioners baako nso deɛ yɛahwɛfoɔ baako so ɔno na kuma bibi saa ɛyɛ ne saa march yɛ mu this year march ya just 4 months ago na 3 months ago na ko se yɛ ne saa no the hospital 1 month it need to life support so the hospital 1 month sana hu etimi atɔ iti o man yɛ nka ho se ya yɛ kɔ anim no yɛ hwehwɛ ne yɛ hu sɛ secretary wa akɔtia constituency a champo Pami Jesse a champo
okay
ayi enti yɛ kɔ anim no o first ya rebo ho no ma na bona ba once in a while dia nice yɛ hyɛ da hwɛ ho asɛm in fact Ghana sing the malaria chill na hospital doctor timi hwɛ won
okay
because what tete hu ba kwa brochire na malaria chill wa hu say different ball game
ho yetimi quarantine wo kra ibekọ ahoma no so aba ayi ma rose apenti anopai me chiao enti no oya no wa frɛ sɛ munsusu entiatia munsusu makoma nkosoro na akoma no ha adwem ora achampon constituency secretary wo akwatia baton peso aso obedi martin
yeah
na boko die
what is going
ato we dey sorry na ye anopai endra ene ete se modise Ernest Kumi we free mu as a party constituency ni mu a mu na mode Kumi koma akwatiafo akwatiafo to abama no mote ne san na so far no enema tesen wa akwatia
yo openi rika mechi atiefo a etie ina no pai na hwefo nyina na match se no kresa se Ira Ernest Kumi a dodo na fa na akwatia star boy no yakopon ato no safre no nra me ameka se me na me consensus ni secretary na Kumi yansan so ye me ame ofase nti enye se me gina homa party ni san gina homa bufia me ofase limpo na senti ato no yaya na no ko mu ni se nnu anopa kwesi da no na ye first vice chairman eba ware na Ernest no se de nyani mu no o law school a wato no final exam school awie in fact na last year no say oh yeah because of elections into defer ana fe na wenyamre a akwakocho nti okay we are na kakwa ni presentation ya nnu anopa okay presentation o law school na so we be akwa nyame adoma ka October na ya calling to the bar na me adom no be ya ku uya na kwa calling to the bar na because of sa ni sa ni no ye constituency executive manager say onyamre ni hwe no onyamre no koyi nti no for the past 1 month there e man leave kakra na constituency ya de on ha o nkan isia na homa na wato ne so fe na wi nkeke wi no frɛ yɛn nyinaa ne man tin kwa no so nyame adom tie befa na no akyi no yɛn nyinaa nim sɛ yɛwura yi ɛbɛgyina akɔkyɛm pɛ so sɛ ɔbɛpɛmpɛ di no ɔmfa na ho gon so 2020 ɔbaeɛ mɛsi wɔn se baeɛ kɔ yi mu nti no nkomide na ntimi ankɔ nafa afewe ne nyame yɛ adom ayɛ nyinaa kan yɛ ho abom baako na yɛkɔ election no adwumaden a yɛnyinaa yɛ ne ɔno titiri ɔyɛɛ no ɛne sika a wafere ɛwɔ mpɛso yi so a ɔde agye tumi no owie ne nyinaa akyi mu no ɛyɛ yɛ nuanom ndisifoɔ ɛnti ɔmo ase ama ɔmo de kɔkɔ si nyɛ no yɛ history a obi anim ɔgana ha na asia na ɛkɔ supreme court ɛtumi yi yɛ na ɛda no so no contempt issues ne bench warrant ne fin so ayi nyinaa na yɛda ɛma yɛasomadwen kakra na no mpo no nyinaa mu no stela no na case ni NC a ɔmo gusu pursue yɛnua no pursue a na nke gusu no ɔmo kasa sɛ yɛnyɛ nipa baako election no sɛbi akɔdwakonya no ɛnyɛ baba yɛn nti ne nipa mienu atena so yɛn mmea megyina ha yi mento ɔba ma yɛn nisi da mento ɔba ma yɛwura adwama ama da bɛnna mi mpo ne me ma mpani ɔno na dodo na yi no nti yɛn ti ahyɛ sɛ akɔkya constituency ano sɛ de mo di DC yi ba yɛ nyinaa yɛn nkɔfo kasa yɛ 200% ma no munyɛ mu no no finyo na so dwe no fa mu no man na sɛbi ankwanoma ne mmerɛ so a kakra no so bituma yɛ no wi a obɛkɔ ɛne de di kan yɛ yɛn mpani bebree ebi aba ama mo kɔ nti mama no so anya na so dwe no fa nso ɛni am kan ne nya dia a na nti ahyɛ yɛ adwuma ɛne sɛ no anopa weekend na sɛ nkɔba constituency a because of saa nyoma wɔ nyinaa nti ne thank you talk nti ne nyɛɛ onipa yɛ ato abama no ati sɛ nka iti kɔkɔda na nanoma sɛ ne mpanifo a edi anim boa no campaign mu ase ɛne ne manfo no kɔdɔm ase na ohu mu haw na project nketenkete bi a ɔne tiri mu pɛsɛ ɔyɛ boa kuru bia no otimi yɛ no wɔnya sa konya ne nyinaa fa nyɛ all because sila no ogyina court nti ohu ne fit sɛ deɛ court bɛka kyerɛ no ana wakɔda ho ase da ne nyinaa mu no after wei ne ba wie ne fo sɛ ɛnɛ ntimi nso ntra ma ne nkyɛ saa na sɛ kwan bia so no yɛkɔda ase nti no yɛn hyehyɛ sɛ nka nyame yɛ adom a weekend yi na yɛbɛkɔ akɔda ase ana ɔno anso san serɛ sɛ ɛyɛ afia MP ɛwɔ western region ɛwɔ program bi a wɔafrɛ no sɛ ɔmayɛ guest of honor ma no nti no weekend yi deɛ yɛmfa nkyɛ no ayɛ nya agree sɛ sɛ that's the case deɛ a yɛntwɛn yɛkɔ conference no ba a ɛwɔ Legon no bɛwie a na nsɛ no bɛfi party ma ba no yɛkɔ ɛtankito no ɛtumi gyina so ne party ma ahyɛ nti saa ne nyinaa agree yɛ nti ofita kwade ba na yɛ first vice chairman ne ba penny ware nti no percent ko ba program ni bi be odu wi ni ba jansi a one me kasa yɛ na me tell sɛ enche program on be pon nti mo ha no ho no Sunday 2006 den fama abayo na o ware no na me pem no bedu a ko no aso aba betia no ɛyɛ ko hyɛde twam ya anwumre 8 o'clock ne kasa na according to the obedu fie ɛno a me wɔ no me chairman frɛ me sɛ ma chi ya won ka no pe na me sɛ dadi o se frɛ no okay na man tia se me frɛ ne sɛn ana me frɛ ya bɛni si obi amfa nti me frɛ me chairman na number yɛ engage nti anche na adom FM president abako frɛ me sɛ then what it is am say no so abɛdɔ platform for media general so MP efrim am say how yaw nti de kɔso frɛ na frɛ ne yere a obi antimi afa kɔ no then me say asibibi yesi ampa me ask myself accident ana me wani fa wa betwem akwa anti accident ya akra bi akra na de no sent to kwan ko bi na wa accident ana fine the kɔso frɛ me chairman ya me frɛ me chairman ya na ti na me say nya am no da ko from my FM mu sa asɛm ne yampa asɛm na me chairman breaking news ni say opon koma na ona bo opon koma chairman na frɛ ne say MP ewu how nti bi anu no na sɛ me boabo na ho na me free ho na me koka na ho na yi na yɛtoa no baabi a ɔmo kasa wawu no nti amfa na ampa isi mu me Electoral hospital you do na ma movie in the naba la should be homes and you call cover nampa you offer say Ernest ya Kumi akoma to Mr. Nampa and in ya to so na about the fee of interest better say dia manie we na say you team back with ya the ball a party 24 manie e former chairman Alhaji Baba Yakubu e be ball na 24 manie na no pay so no omo so everyday we see for kan sign eko nti na make say me first vice e wa kira ye share coordinators in party fu na ye da to many say ye mia NSA Kumi akotia star boy daya sorry nti ya
na bibusa de sɛ kwan bɛn pɔtee ne si yan kasankasa no ɛno na hɔ na ɛnti aseɛ na yɛrɛ sɛ ɔbɛdu fie bɛɛ 7:30 no didi wie a ɔdware wie na because of presentation na nkɔba kɔyɛ na ɛyɛ ɛno anɔpa no nti ɔtena ase sɛ ɔhwene krataa mu kakra na ɛsɛ sɛ obi a ɔtena buku akyi ɔtumi tena ase kyɛ kakra nti ɔsɛ around 1 o'clock ana Ernest friend sɛ ne boyɛ ne ya ne chest ana so chest yɛ deɛ ne yɛn kɔ hospital ɔmo so bɛyɛ ɔmo te ne Leicester hospital hɔ anam kɔ hospital hɔ so nwa anam kɔ Leicester ɔmo kɔ yɛ ɔmo check ne star ne vitals na sɛ bibia bɔ ne bia nsɛdɛ nsi saa ana ɔmo yɛ hwɛ no ana ɔsɛ ɔkompani ɔmo sisa deɛ specialist ni hɔ nti de ne tem bia ɔmo man injection na on rest kakra ana man injection no nti wie no na Ernest na fa phone e friend Ada ɔno yɛ adwuma sɛ ɛyɛ no pay no kɔ law school on kanto mo sɛ ne don't mean it mo fa ne sɛ Friday
I see
ana book his appointment no ana de say ne o aso o mo twɛn specialist no ono so better no ma twɛn kakra about ho within call 9 year no the next 32 minutes you will have Ernest in fairness the post na cc 0 bibi anya adwuma de sɛ Ernest wano no Ernest wano no na me de me feel say ana mpempi no yele nkramofo na mo se bibi wu a yɛfa manyame no kɔ ni wia bɛyɛ ɛde manyame yɛ sɛ nyame nyame ne mum me de ade ba ko America ne sɛ Ernest Yakumi wu enye Yakupon ato no safre no ɛna me kama wo man nyina ate sɛ enye Yakupon ana ato no safre no ni pasa wo
wo se enye Yakupon na ato no safre na sia Kumi
me ka ni pi ehuhu asɛm Ernest Kumi ewu enye Yakupon ato no safre no
unyina so ne sen
oh sɛ opani man ka sɛm show enye amanyosem oba mu ni mo ha akum bibri ana sɛbe o sɛbe ɛfo ba wi na sɛ ni hia wona me ka kyerɛ sɛ mo yɛ den a be by election den na me yɛ by election organa
when the cancer
open secret to akwati constituency e be tinti musaje e be by election open secret
obi o say when the catcher and obi share na sia Kumi catcher na
anya obi na share na Kumi ya Kumi catcher no e open secret da nipa no kurum ha e be by election
o ka say open secret a me ni akwati anti me nim open secret a o kan ti catcher me when the catcher na sia Kumi say
ana me cho say anya obi na catcher no na Kumi no me kasa kwa ke bi frɛ me beti nti musaje nipa bebre nya ba ko nyepa nipa mienu
when the catcher o when the catcher
me si nipa bebre nya ba ko fo na nipa mienu opani for now no de me de me masam ni si ha ya me kenya ne sɛ
secretary ti asema wo ka no ya nyabotre asema wo ka no ya asem kese because anibre na abai enti wadi ka sɛ nyedi kan wo de wo betimi aka susudua sɛ enye Nyankopɔn na afrenes na mo nipa na eku no na wo say obi nkrofon so aka kyerɛ no ame aka kyerɛ obi sɛ kwan bi on bagi city ni bi on bagi mambeko by election na bi bisa sɛ ehiko ka sa
utimi kasa mekenya na refuti me kasa obi aka kyerɛ na skumi me se me ankasa me ko se champion kasa ko yakin bi akyerɛ me sɛ e ko by election ada ko tia me se open secret ada da ni pa no mo ka wo ba ko fo na ka edu ka so ka ya me se da na pa no mo ka okurum ha
da nipa ben ano eno so na me bi sɛ nipa ben wo
nipa mo support no nipa en support no da no mo ka de bia sɛ akotia de e ko by election
secretary wo ka sɛ nipa mo support no hwan na support no
opani o frɛ me sɛ kwan bɛ na skumi afa so
den na me ne wa di san kom na wi wo na wakɔfa wi aba nti sɛ wo na ɔde aba dia ɛne
me na me aba
nyina yɛ
me na me aba me no me ka sɛ no me ma wo tia sɛ onye na skumi keke ma me sɛ o me secretary man na so me MP o sign me off fast so I know what I'm talking about me pɛ mo business here dia o ye beka
na onim sɛ won timi ne yɛ nkumu na sɛ anka bɔ so kra because
na ka timi ne nkumu
ɛne ahwɛfo a dabi na ka sampato nyabotre secretary pato nyabotre wo de nyabotre na team me sɛ woni yɛ di nkumu kama nsɛm ne bi wo hɔ ampɛ sɛ de beto abɔnten dia na anka nsɛ sɛ wo bɔ so kra because wa bɔ so onia wate ehunu ne te wa nka ehunu ne ka na akoyɛ nsɛm bibiri nti wo ka dia na waka studua pɛn ɛsɛ nkrɔfo a ɛkeka no nipa sei na ɛka na sei ni sei na nipa ne kanti a mefrɛ sɛ enye Ernest Yakumi ono a ne bofo na afre no
obani
yes
obani ye kaniba onya obani atafo ye bunu ba ye nka na sem me se me ofati Ernest Yakumi ni wo no di pansa wo mu men ana me kanos me so bi na akotwa butu akuna na so bi na akotwa ndade me say a spiritual issue nipa na abopa akunu no de obi ani obetime bi na da fast no kre to do o suitable fast a obi ani o ku yekuru mu ha
ode asemo aba no ano odin ntu de so sana wo ka me tiase ne edi esi hansa but se utimi emetiefo ne ahwefo hu se eye hwan ne hwan yo se hwan yo anka be ye de but also won fan to dwa
opening ha nye Kenya na hu mas me yere kokot Ghana nye Kenya ntimi na mintimi ntre mintimi ka se hu mas me ka me se hu mas na America se physical dia me body pa dey se so be na kuku no
tio se wunya ka se wunya ka se obi kura hye wa ka bi a kire wa enya hu mas me kura bi
ana me to se enye ba kufo na aka ho me kan me se open secret apart from me bu se ni pa bebre wa ko se ni bia obi aka to se e be ko ba election you be giving message e be ko ba election
entino bacho mumma abusuafo na eka MPP for na eka
abusuafo de ba election o de
sorry for na eka hifo na eka sa asem no
openi arrest man na kan obusa mama wan sa me say omo ge si no arrest case ta ba na ko to wanya 100%.
Debbie.
Hello.
Enti
abana tani onya 100%.
Enti NDC for omo ni no ena na mo kasa
abana to akosia o say
NDC for a omo ni gina ena na e kasa na
agoda NDC kwa na wa ha open me say face you don't push me to the wall me na dey wo be born ma bo bi din say ona say di nti fachi wa we na say be bo
okay e be da secretary ni ahenia this kamina eba no edebeba enti ra Eugene Poku Achampon constituency secretary ewo Akwatia constituency o se ne wo fa asen so ene Ernest Yakumi abase no se obi na kan o se 70 years kura wu a timi ko hwem se obi na ayden eto de bi esu obi na ekuno ti me de ti na me di kan DC kasa me ka chen se Ghana fo ya gibibi adi nti Ernest te ase no obi wa asem obetimi aka so obi a ye de anibu a obi na ayden boni say last year by this time go on na me papa ejina kono because last year by this time on the 8th July me papa wu 20th July until last year by this time na me di yi ofuru the regional hospital ne Rukugwa Akwani Abasa na papa ejina kono ti ni omo famu ene no media mi hu na fi twemu na menim se enya de a ye nika ana me ka che da sebre num se Hes na edifa
Ernest Mekan wa
okay Hes na ye defa ifunu a ye fe na ambulance no se etwamu na nya audition na demu ne etwamu a ohunu no so ohunu o watinka different na se audition so na demu so a no so hu a ye hu different nti abase no ye eyi se obi abegina be aka se oh Ernest Yakumi na me na dema ono ana eje na me ka se ne yire ma metiasia ne papa tiasia ni nuanom ne ma soso eni afi omu hu ne ekoso yi a ana omu sunu mu ne ekoso de na mepe enenim
Kwaku
ja
interviews mi ni nyina no amaye enough insight
yes
amaye enough insight. First one ye former MC for Denchemwo
Denchemwo yeah
DC for December. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ono de ba ya from Kwesiada enwumere. Ya woni Ernest Yakumi epapa mu. Ekosi edwada enu anopa. By the time Ernest a wife of friend no. Ya woni ne kasaye. Ya wono so putimi ekọ hospital holomo Leicester Hospital. Na wakuna ema mekai asema isi 2024 14 ewo UGMC say number studio say around the same time upon 9 say na me wa yie wo tema and say ya Kwaku say paako na ne ma me film ta ka me kɔ yi timisi form na call ne buy say minua panyin of a Martin the dollar man also was battling for his life UGMC enti former MC ni kasa se wo call ye na ne nsagu no bo na oso ne nsane ade no saa bepepera me ko hu of a me call ya no so na oxygen si ne so na of a kyere ne abusuafo ne ma igina ne nkyɛn a ye bompa ye woso no ne ade nyina wako areho na sidi nyakopon si abowie aboye ne wiase no obie ni obetimi explain ni yesitri in fact me kwa body na me si postmortem no krompa e ba bonte say report ne say me ku no kwa no Kwaku ye kwa there is even more to it
yeah obi asend me message your friend is Sammy o say ye kan nyina no ye o maka nipa ye ni o maka say nyina ka say ye wo ne pani bi abro de ne ko no say onte say ye ka say sa pani ko e de wo no ye investigate who say pani ben ye de wo no so medically ni so no of say the treatment the man Ernest should be investigated because so ko na say ye timi stabilize no na ye say the pulse ni bibia na ye normal okay dia na say bone injection na ono na yere kura di nkomo na bretia bi na ye beko beba na ye si wawu nso a of say in as much as ye hwe ada things e betimi akose the death no of say medically no so treatment or Kumi hospital no so no eso mo investigate
Kwaku enya bone hwe asemaka dent no me gidi sese na ya bofa boachi ofoma na efem wote se me ka enya de se be ha no Kwaku 4 years ni na me koku fredi enti na me drew matra adenta ko bebia na to butu no won ufale se wo fro be
ayimen hoye
ayimensa me draw man will be frame me say ya mofa boache ho mfa no ama ye di ambulance afa no efire bi otie de ne ekọ 37 na imodin nti kofori na me kọ me san na me tene me na me di me kala me ba 37 military hospital o me ba ye no na ya mofa boache eda ambulance ewo 37 military hospital bed yesi bed ni ho na ambulance no de omampanyin tada na ada Kwaku for the buy the bia that was my first time I menya that opportunity ehwe ewura mu hu se de machines ni mu city na ya bofa boache eda ambulance no Kwaku na near death na you wasem me hwe health professionals na omo ambulance no said ye omusi handle no se be on beje ne nkwa abra bi so ewo inside the house benya empama no a na nya sen ye nya mpa no me ye calls then Ghana Health Service Dr. Abwaje ayimu ma je kakakra inya baby ne ko Range Hospital ye call Range so Kwaku na nya sen ba bia na amofa BP wo by the time you 337 e ko do Range so we can atwam 300 yes you do Range na mababa 285 na me hwe si the doctors no esi health professionals no nurse obi edi akwaniaba wo boa sana to the bia ye careful one hwe ya fe ye say na bi medical negligence and ko ta me Canadian say ba man ko ho hu die omo ye wo 37 edo mo ko ye wo Range Hospital and ankopon fa sabana ko free because say na omo aka wona panebo ne ya nhwa no say but we I witnessed it of akwache die I witnessed it every 5 minutes bia na doctors no ma free akodem no ma kwa conference o ma say na ekọ adru say options nie ya ye say say hu be hia say be ye investigations me I'm all for it but the most important thing is that anyone will free enter any je wo mu ne say any man bi no na isi de ni so person member of parliament na what the 7 in mind otim be ye na so no bibi nti wan twa kwatampo opeso ye lawyer politics nti na last he wasn't called to the bar because embre ni ho ya okaso enu akomo akoye moot court itanu ko moot court wa ye be set up bibia what say wo court pepe address it say a lawyer judge ti ho ya sababa so na would defend you so na prosecute bibisa kama Ernest Kumi made himself relevant
okay
nipa say nipa so say omudi ya say go point ase
oh yeah enti me
obi say omudi ya
send the question send the comment but see what is he won't mean can say papa na sama no o kan no one can say or suspect you or see or can see dua pain say enye nyankopon ewu na Ernest Kumi ewu o de nyankopon
to mame sa asem no ho 24 hours ipo mai eto le bia emotions
all that be obi kan o say any DC kasa no ono so kan say ono de onyi ni say Ernest Kumi wu
yes
man misa na hwe because o say onjindi and obi gidi de minti question di but we de o say o sisu dua pain aka say Ernest Kumi wu no enye nyankopon na afre na mo nipa na eku no onya kasa apede a then it is also my duty to say once I will decide say obeka osa ha no I say me question
oh no but nobody is talking about
not you for sending messages there's no need to boss I just want them to be a normal thing so I just want them to know say I'm not insensitive to near
okay, fine.
But I'm also doing my work as a obi ametia Professor Otibuedi Mebelo Otibuedi
yes
can say spiritual hwan nyina no possible but
yes
or stress level and you see utia you say Ernest na otiwo the whole night say already prepare for the moot court the following day now he baby okonante ye akota krade akusi aba eni nyina na adwubi mo san betena say isuade a wodo me ka say sembe ka kyeremo na me ko exams na mani abre me ho ana fi me fi adwu say anadwo me na because anadwo na menya kwa isuade nti anadwo asu te ho a bofo a na wadware aba na jawaba be ye adwuma afa me ko maduma dina me zongo jansen we bi say traffic na so metistie na timada madaba kon so usu association ho na usane a meti ho nyina say madam ani ba me ho so no mate asi the other lane mu a sanka e ba bi a cars ko speed bi anka na be siri nyeden enye ti eno so e wo ho
stress level
Honorable Clement Wilkinson o say Ernest Kumi de no ye say oyini nua prekope nti oma e busuafo nyina so e hyede
me confirm adi was stress level
yeah
madam for back Nancy last month say me should date say my yes we ye 8th June I didn't see 7th June if the sheriff madam for pardon it's also called law school yibi okay say what year exams we the 2 days later or 3 days later and almost omokoye games sheriff omokoye games na so why your map sheriff collapse where you see it be and sending me was say sheriff is dead do them say how and was informed yesterday that was 7 June and we teach him sheriff kwatwa ne so hwe no LLB they say almost 2 months e do the kwa na e di ma no what na was person pass exams enti pressure wolo so oriye 2 days 3 days later mo kwa games was say we kwa killing stress wo ya wo map wa collapse yewu enti said the professor Meboti Bodi kan
say stress level no adi bi ha kuma say prof de o
psychologist yes
o say adi bi a ha kuma pa nipa intimi rest na na had the working class ye adwuma besora homache obekọ obeba wa exams na adwuna obesua de obeyisi wo mba oyiri wo kunu na oyisi na afa ha no ya na emoa na fe uwie ni nyina oda so a ofa o phone odam yama ni pa bibiri ntumi na no oda kakra bi ni ti your fa ni phone ape wani mra ho so no na wadi be 3 hours o phone so anadwo no
say lutina see na see ya san check your phone say number of hours time I would di e
phone so no so
e bo abehwe no na day we spend 6 hours e phone so
in fact
now
last time
social media knows us more than how we even know ourselves. Social media knows us more than our spouses know ourselves, our family. It's no, you say it's more than your control. Na me kai. Na me feel for question me. Na woda
the radio will come serious say you shed that and manage.
Yeah.
Say may use you as example say na wa hye like having you feel me. In Kofon share then ya da okay because me stress here me weekend na me do fear me wadaje me rest enye se wada nko a o se wonya adaje ama good blood circulation ebi kra say ebi no dey stroke ebi no dey stroke
health professional
doctor Koka yeah Dr. Kako eti nana ozi eti deti agono ma fancy so oni musa wo so untimi traffic 30
na wo
2 minutes kra
usi here try
minim say me
na kwa so chia
yes ade a
na kwa so me ga so chia
minim say kwasi frimpon be chia na sisi a
kwasi be chia
ade a mere wo wiase no so be tufo na ade a din say wa wo afutu no be yeduma
but mu yare a ujitum minim media media me drew fear minim said na minim inti me drew fear na me the phone because no matter time I made down about 3 na me
yeah
inti phone me o frame me ahomatisi wanya asema unya because me drew am dey to ho because me say wo me nchen a me hwe and me stress ni me wo bi
me hu ye mobo
me that stress as my me so bi me be because and some hospital was ma
Joyce
na frame ya o shame nkran ma kuma to me yem na me misuro enti say me social media no ni ma bibiri ho a bi pusuka me mie
say you say aboniki dompe no na
no anu de say obi akọ say ya be ye primary sia amanfo asase ka
kila ntia
obi e ba me hu nipa na say akọ be kan kwasa asem mi nkobie nkotie na makoma koye me ya bi ko hu say ndis ni toro da ha mi nko kai na makoko enti mi say de mai mu no
na no ma rosa penti da bia no pa mi hiti afi mi program na no afre Dawuro misima ya munya abotre wai na makoma mu mamo
eti
ni ma bebre ho a mi fi
ni nyina ni yedi nyina be ya futu na to de bia ho asem sisi ya ye nipa no nti na ye ni abaya
anu watu hufo
ye tu ye hufo acha in fact na watch da no krampo no na by the time na watch da ni nuro no ya san say ya
wa kama asem
oko asore na ye preach na osakra afi unfi asore da mu oko wa sakra pa o enu anwumre na o afi se wa sakra
if you kuma say ko be kwal na tra dominance kakra bi
wo da say
ami damase bebre
ya tra dominance kakra bi na adam bi wo bo ase oye shop akwa ni mo kuma na kana ko ya ufika nu ko to fo na kana ko to
so dominance kumase oboase na kana ko hwe ase na okoto no so
nti ekwa ya nyine gina ko muni ka na peja sister na ofiri ase le firi ho e accident ni si ye ekwa tramia kwanta ko be 10 miles masa ba ka se traffic na ti kwem ho eso na ni mu da ho e ga ba
obia enambro
afi ko ya be twa be 20 miles
what dia wom panimu dia send the message was say it is because of my stress level that is why I am now angry at Agrada's incarceration. She was my stress reliever.
Oh, I see.
It's obedient no. Oh, Kwaku, in fact, and I said that I want some count.
I need an unconsum.
Back one like a person make time. ba me send nipa boss nyame adom etena ye ba ebe Zuma gold resources
yeah I say o
yeah
matinti o sade age
enra omo age no me hu se bebe
ewiase nie
enra se wo hwe me no me hwe kakra e wo TV so se wo hwe owura Sam Jona se wo nya ya ekodin kuma be fa Ibrahim Hama ho
na wa menno se onya aduane aka ma me wa tu yem na amana ma me se ha kwasi ho na no na tu yem no
na Kwaku before enra program ne be ba so na Azuma resources for issue statement say omunim ho hwe na scatter na ba bonti inviting the media no obi na wi Azuma resources for no letterhead.
Wow.
Na enra me san hwe mu a ebia nkofo ni venue for the program na hefa Marriott Hotel.
Yeah.
Marriott Hotel hwan dia Sam Jona dia.
Okay.
Nyame adom achina.
We okuja to ablakwa ebe kan say a sweetheart deal.
Sweetheart deal.
In-house dealing.
Any in-house dealing. Me no ka say
na Ibrahim Muhammad ne bra ba ban mu da bia no oto mining site.
And a movie from Japan.
So tio ni nua ba ban mu a e no to mining site. So first one na state site. Now na private person.
And ade no nyame no nukre ni. Almost start ho nkomo na ake from 2023.
Okay.
But so
I see.
Me no ka say asem no wo ICC o.
I see.
E wa arbitration e wo UK. Ghana ni wo ho UK na Nigeria. Ya wo mu di ase yenwie. Ade na enro mo so ma take over 100% no $100 million. Meanwhile, the site is valued at $300 million. Etu de wa kunya me adoma ichina e bedi nkomo but endey e kakra say MB before be press conference.
Yeah, press conference.
Ti e be ko.
Oh yes, e ko. Enti anopay mamintia antivera. Iye mame ba ko wo ya soro me ref ni di minute on antiveka. Antivera Covenant Presby Church e wo Lankwantana on Parland ho na Women's Fellowship for said the almost so every program you know na Ndra say na Antivera den krabai Ndra so meti Antivera kan say 20th anniversary omo year 20th anniversary na woni Women's Fellowship Presby Women's Fellowship uza media mi ko bi o
ko Women's Fellowship
mi so no se na ma me kontina o kwa na me ne ko
Women's Fellowship
ntina ntidu ba bi omo ye se omo betru mi di wo mo tina odi wo mu da bi omo anya
nto o ma Franklina
no ba onim ochina ombe ye talk na onim talk no ombe ye no ombe ye on mental health nti I think say no so ye ade ba
adwuma mental health.
Yeah.
Nti nipa mental health.
Yeah. Nti ochina no almost on bear talk say bear nwumremu on mental health na we di anke benya because wakoma any wa adwin there
any the crowd
say we see adwin no sentin ba ko pa wo mu a any e dey cardiovascular accident ne ba no anya stroke enti no adwin no say Dr. Kwaku say nipa bebira wo bada o say obi a wo grade ebi there 20 ebi there 40 ebi there 50%. So mental health no we dey go don na no asoro me tun sa frem mama yanko we dey
that's brama
wa ma ordinary no am frem and we dey mom yanko ochina nyame ya adoma no be ye mental health talk no na ma kan ya dwuma asem we he ya Lankwantana Parland he ya nti ye be konti Antivera any Women's Fellowship fo nyina me ma me no yeho enhira no wage so say yeho ani wachi no pay amichi omu nyina
beba
mudu manu kanu ma Antivera beba
ya ma afiu so sadwa yi ama na
lefi coach amansa
hey mudi asom na ese mi say you media market
but Kwaku yanchia professionals na omutie ye omu for the messages obi ni me achatia we no order ne ho do say we mental health counselor mental health counselor it also edne aba ya da mu nyina ase once the one dey pet time na edidi sa nkumo Kwaku ka the last be din of red ho drug the by important red per se na ye red ne drug abuse especially for woman people in show business no determined industry no woman abuse drugs eboa it was the one
tanker driver say stress no dey enya some ketwa minimum so cordia so by hunu. But say from 47 upwards near the near honor stress no.
Say nkura no kra ba stress over ambition.
Yeah.
So what you say?
Obi a pebens.
Me say me obi mi ko adwuma na mo kuma se. You say me na mo na wo bu akwasa. Makọ adwuma me ba mafa. Na nkwada ya ma 12 years 13 years no mo abetna ka. This one the BMW no. This one the pebens. We afemi twa mani ko hwe nkwada no. Na be wi adi ase aduru no. Kwada nkiti o. Ya wo dwen no che open mu.
Professor Buedi say, Professor Buedi say, COVID in so system. Anti-ra say, men can't say, now, see, and your COVID in Kwana system, and pay me who report to be, they say about 12,000 people in Wu last year from HIV/AIDS. Yeah, it's about 12,000 in the Wu Ghana HIV related.
But the HIV community. And your passion say
there be yes no so wumti so me so me de no to so say obia enya hwe I ukudi akatima kapen agora na wa hwe wo ya so be bo ho ban and now you say in 5 years MPs 4 na ewu
5 years
in 5 years
one
MPs 4 na ewu
kumawu
you new first ko cancer effort born to
okay
and na baswa Kumewu and I just John Kuma and Ernest Kumi so about
but by election
okay so me just said this for her what Emrane said say obi parliament seat be vacant say clerk of parliament boy electoral commission man within 7 days na say why vacancy ni buy no electoral commission SSA organize by election in 30 days. Now mum say you would by election no be in 60 days. You know now Speaker of Parliament and draw minority leader Bonamane and mum can Parliament say near sini. You know within 7 days no. Yeah, within 7 days no. In fact, and draw Parliament suspended sitting in honor of Ernest. So within 7 days no. Lack of Parliament be Speaker mane. Now, electoral commissioner man, and because of say we are you won't electoral commissioner no within 60 days.
So, but
2 months. Say Obekwa by election. I think the only time I went to me by election, say I can't 50 days to general election, and I went to me any by election. And wait there.
So, Kai say by election. Minya John Kuma free mu ewa joso. And this work I said, Omonko by election.
But be a I hope say we should be a hope.
I don't expect send this unless they are finished say they are no longer have conscience.
Okay.
And I said we emotions
are very insensitive.
No my insensitivity.
Hey, Mama di mi brani nyina. Mama what di adwa nyina. What di mi brani nyina. Eti me di mo ebesi ha sei. Anope ye ne Salam Mustafa or your National Youth Organizer ma LPP de bedin komo FDS. Go down. Press conference na eba so ewa Blikumanov MP's office and pay no. And Crawford should expect say something radical will happen from the party. You know, that's what we suma Mrs. na me bia me fa interviews in Mrana fe etumi akoye.
I was for so episode to kan kwabru na we be bia omo beboa wa Institute of Expert Travel and Enforcement can bra. Omo beboa o visa o flight ticket hotel reservation ni nyina omo ye o ko school o ko ya adwuma o ko ansra ko your business bia no na onmo ebeboa o ye nurse midwife technician factory worker no na ke kan nyina so a mo ba ko adwuma ma mo aye ye wo Nungwa Brigade Junction Accra ha ene kuma sinse wo so full life to just paras e ho no mo a 0541 2656 0541 2656 na 0594 31 52 na Tabia Herbal Center e de Tabia Herbal Mixture ba ye di 8 area ho roase malaria fever hututio ene so anuma to wuntimi di no nya bi a e bo papa reman so a wa hospital no e so tie no wo de ye Tabia takum ene de turmeric and flaxseed black pepper ginseng ginger na afrafra ye ye dwuma o mementi mu nti wonim de eye benya Tabia Herbal Mixture ne Tabia takum ni bi ato ba bi etuntun do bi a wo pe bi atua no afra 0243 686861 0243 686861 na won so no wagye wo de na bibia aye kama amount na fa lady clean ena ye di esiesie ho se ma obu nsa na mpesa nkabo ne beba ho onye bi e bebo papa oyi oba wabobra na kodu ba bi na nso so opesa osaye ababunu na ye second virgin so no na fa lady clean no ena e bebo awo benye bi ato bi atontun aduro bia so pe bi ato na de oni akire mu e wo Nick Royal Pharmacy Ashiman traffic light roko kwan so ana wa 0531 156556 0531 156556 ano mo atwe ho komo upe home appliance bi ato ababi ese odo ani kire e Hisense say fridge deep freezer TV air conditioner microwave blender gas cooker electric iron open washing machine anase open stove na gas cooker mo a ni nyina ebi e wo ho no mo aka cho se show nso ma to pete gan ha ba bia nti odi answer be frɛ wo number no number ni 0302 550 000 0302 550 000 frɛ na wo ncho showroom e ben wo na ko to de opese wo to Alowet medical skin care ye widie no laundry eno no nti se widie ye finyele atade ye finyele ko laundry ko sia widie no so ani sɛ ya wo de ko Alowet medical skin care besa sisi ama amene sindadem onima ekro yam pimples na nso be ajafa no enye makeup ne betimi aye niye ko Alowet medical skin care ho mesisi kama ama bibia atoye ama wo Accra ha na ahome akwa ko osu police station ne ho mo ho Anta hospital kwan so mo ba ko ho na isligo na tampon junction ko mo bi ho no mo mo kuma se mo fa mo ni nchi mo wo patase filling station ni nche ho ana we be a person of friend no number ni 0277 580559 0277 580559 na mo mo akasa obani school no mani hia o ni tia no pa me kan for best brain publication amount o mo ngoma papa no bi ama obani sua de a na odi wani akire ho no mo na enima nyina so abeye kama say eye kg1 kg2 there's 1 there's 2 basic 1 to 6 and GHS1 to GHS3 omo nguma nkora ndisua de nyina na sade omusua nyina ho textbooks ene akande nyina bi e wo ho no mo mase pankro no abede kwa no so la posada hotel echi ho no mo ene abehu won number 0507 200 200 0507 200 200 Exodus moringa capsules and Exodus dandelion capsules yenta afodra no ye kan fama wo tu yare yes stubborn yare abetna so awon mu bebre ne nko na wakwa yare sabe api ne so ho ntowo no pesa dro bi danonom yenta afodu ntie numbum anapa mienu awia mienu anwumere mienu na kakra chu behunu nsankyere ne kese abeye e wo ni pedua no mu ba bia tonton do bia benya Exodus no bi ato ope bi etu afre 0544 447033 0544 447033 nsa ebeka bi odofobi ese nkancho se owo ifia oton ifinu ye kama abrutansa kakuma bi na omo esi awie esto no de omo awie eno no ye wo 6 bedroom apartment ground floor no nso ye wo single room self contained 2 bedroom apartment e wo clagon sprinters and infinity 4 plus enso da ho eno so pa eka oniji plot ho oniji finu ho number ni 0246 683597 0246 683597 odi for Samuel prayer and counseling akwankyerɛ dia se men kankyerɛ se nipa braba yetimi ewiase yetimi no ye ne esumu otumfo nkabrikyerɛfo honhommɔne na edi asie nti se wonam na wan hwɛ baabi na wan kwagye akwankyerɛ papa wani betie ne nneɛma ya afo ase nti se how bi a wonamu bia no men kankyerɛ se Gloryland Hotel e wo do Common Road na me adma yawo dey counseling kese bi bekoso ankyerɛ dia ba hɔ no mo na how bi a wonamu bia free ti so kosu na ase abra na obɛboa ma wato ho afiri saa haw no mu na won susu no abrabɔ asiyie ti sɛ dem ka kan yawada na dwumadi no ba so wo pɛ ho nsɛm bi abisa betumi after 0246 667 117 0246 667 117 and 0504 588 454 0504 588 454 na unomo akasa Infinite hot sister series o perform papa kura na o te kem na wuyi a wa amfere ye ready na won so no bra be gibi bebo papa ye ka hot 60i or 60 pro en ne keka ho no ye say o perform a ye slick pa ba ko gan ha obenya bi e wo ye ha no mo ukura o tumi say yes ukura sa a edi mu pa ye busuafo o perfume papa say bi atrabra ye promo bi na ye offer no e hyase off e be wie 14 for the 10 days na eye ntibra na onsu bra beto bi unya infinite hot 60 ekura woni amo die yamdi ehunahuna ye nyina wonu nyina ye pe kese wan so no ko woni papa na bibia ewie mu die yemfa yani entremu ewo Franco Estate SDP Estate kwabenya kwa no so ho enia ye bi ewo 6 bedroom na yesro ne form esro miensa form miensa living room esro ba form ba kitchen esro ba form ba sa ya kama se titu mu abrochi ebu pefie bi atwa no afre 02 03 02 06 68 0203 020668 na 0203 020679 na chese bibia nso awie kama amount sasante ye quickly yanyi birthday no for na fi omo entwaso emayen away bus e wo Kumasi manager say am happy birthday ema Eunice ade Eunice ade eye djuma o mekom so am branch Eunice manager wo Kumasi away bus say am happy birthday Mary Osuwa Ernest ewo Achimdan Hospital Mary Osuwa wo Achimdan Hospital for bisi ema happy birthday afa Jennifer enso ewo Ghana Immigration Service Jennifer ewo Ghana Immigration Service Weja branch na yaw na yemfa ema wense Jennifer ye no yakem katra Jennifer picture no yakem na yaw da ro nua na yaw na osi Jennifer
okay
din birthday Ghana Immigration Service Weja branch am so jama man send picture na ma Sister Sekina good manso data no we blogger update news TV and your birthday you na be my padmo Kwame Anson Kumasi say you ma happy birthday and afi madam Akosu Akwedu Kristo Asafo Church at Tuma Propon and your birthday ukunu Pastor Kojo Tre
okay
happy birthday
asante yeda say eneye minua a friend of Michael Akufi ono ye Eastern Regional Correspondent ma Despite Media o say ne baba aye friend no Perina Okaribia Akufi ene na wodoko school Calvary Presby Preparatory School Okoforidia na memfa afidi so na menwese no happy birthday nti Okaribia Akufi o papa Michael Akufi of Despite Media and a friend of Kofodia Despite nti o see en we se ne ba no happy birthday emfa emaniti Yankopon hye no pa na o mane kwatinti so couple edi midima for enkrato mai owi a ebeji adwedi enkrato na ye ne Salam Mustafa NPP National Youth Organizer edi komo couple ero kokode
me adom de na che ho ye na ho so e
Yankopon adom yenso ye ho ye pa
ye da nyame ase
edi na no pa midima for mo word mai
era se Dawuro ma me mfa nchia emfamfiri midima for ba hospital Dr. Time da so da no emfama wa wo hwe ene wa wutie ena no pay se eye midima for ba hospital Dr. Time da so watena se wa akra poko asema ira no pay asema kasai ya na ntansi se kusie hoi on time pia wia na ansa na obepia wia na se bibi edi na chi Dr. Time da so ena me no kasai na ye Tuesday obetena se opoko asema ira Ochinam Wednesday obetena se opoko asema ira Thursday obetena se opoko asema ira Friday Dr. Time da so obetena se opoko asema ira nkra heya na Friday dianom akwa se obi biara ebia wo ye MP wo ye minister ana so wo ye obi a wo ye business person ero ntite bia wo ye busy unya daje metena se be 20 minutes 30 minutes ampacho foni kirem e wo metima fo ba hospital nyame adoma Friday
ɛno no nso ɔbɛpick your numbers no no registration of 200 Ghana cedis no your premium service on Fridays ntitie ni pa nyame aduma Friday a special consultation ebeba so sa premium service on Friday no pato edu twampa ɛno nti bo wa saw do ho begim bia opese oba ya no akako doctor na afia check your vitals ya de na afia bia timi akonkan kama de ma your numbers ni na wo TV no so nti obi opese oba premium service anan po hwe me wa amra ne wiase ba bia wo hwe me ena no pay no medima fa ba hospital ne ani wa hie ni udi nkomoyin ye numbers no na frɛ na ani nkomo na ye nkyerɛ sɛ enua ne haban a otwadi amponyame boye no me ba cho tumba ewo me ye numbers no 0244 77 4282 0244 77 4282 and a 0500 727215 0500 727215. That number is 0245 44 9592 0245 44 9592. Medima Fraba Hospital ni no kase wa ohwe television the numbers ni guso na bia na obi o se mani ayesua wisi ntimi hu na de eno ntimi mo bo number me ntimi ntwere eno ntimi mabobo amaro obi won so wo tie radio no but obi o se na me de menyare number me de kwa himpa cho ma me papa me ya ba ma je number ne so obeshi obi a oyare atete ne woni padua no fama na sam on comedy of ba hospital enshranka nyame sa so bana na hoto na nkwa waboa na mara tumi anya ayaresa eno ntina me kan chiro sa no pay doctor atenase ebi biara wo bia bobodin asa branches ne ma akom yeno ma me aboa no se adidi kwan hoye enwa eno ntia dan a person se adidi kwan wa enti wo betumi anante frase akokuma se kwa akori dia san so abadiem me cho bra medima fu ba hospital pokwa so mayida kuma so abu akwa atwema ago esan se enura esanyare ba bia yara sawo no ne hwehwe aya hwena na nso doctor tam se ye na won kasa mi ankyerɛw na kyira kwan se to na mo na bra esan se nhyiranka nyame sa sade ya wo hwɛ obi wo TV no so na nipa na timi asɔre gyina na mo so wo bra o form na oni ani da so se nko no ebra wanya stroke obetimi asɔre biem no twadi amponyame ma ne nsa so mba wasɔre gyina na mo so anopai nyarwa wo do tutu wonso de betimi atutu amenka de ba ko nkyerɛw yenti atemi akasa bra medima fo ba hospital no se maame bia na wana o kwa yara sabia onante na ya na ve acho trans ne check your vitals mpacho wan hwe ya tabia no ye bema o pressure no na sugar aduro amo anom ye tell say wo say wo duru hospital wa ya ma wo tena se ne ma oji wo home na ve o nurse ni nyina relax ansa ne check your vitals na dia ma anya sa na wo do bia wo nante o pente woni ho han wo duru wa ne check your vitals ama wa hwe ya ebema wo ne ma ni osunti ebema ade a ansa se ma wo ba no kwasa nsa oba medima fa ba hospital ma nyina agwa akwa ma ebetumi aboa wo na wo so hu atumi atɔwo eye medima fa ba me se opoko asomanyira kuma se abua kwa atwoma agu school junction miate no se oyarefo de achaw wachira kwan medima fa ba hospital esan se wose ani ade baba na mfanse ya ho yare eno nti na ye kan kyerɛ no pɛ se metumi abati kyerɛ yare wa hodo na mu ba se wen tuo na mo ama medima fa achaw onya yaresa esan sasa me kyerɛ adua na se dua na haba mi se kokɔ yare na ukɔ na dua na yare wo ma mpacho uhunu ne mo okasa habaiti aya duja fio kumani doctor tam na so na ka inti zo to ara mo aba medima fo ba hospital no pay ene ya obato o mo bi 1 week ni mo to no mo bi 2 weeks so bo mi na otwe miensa so bo so mi mienu acho saforo bi okura ne yare ne enduru wona afi ne ho ato na yare saba bia ba ko wo krom ase ya me ba cho for the first time ogem no ayare sabia bia ni wa mpacho wakọ na ho ato ne asa cha ofun na asa hye ba cho bi nsida medima fo ba hospital pe na yare sabia
card etimi de gi achade o medima for ba hospital last year I been televisions ne mobile phone the doctor channels I don't teacher the answer obeba na afia check onyoma system no me ahwe say bibia ye okay ana se odi okra se menyare mpacho nyare abra yoru ade be check ups ni nyina ade amawo be man so a wodi from 30 bia me kase channel super prostate enlargement ya dia edi mema do but wodi from 30 years I was still keeping records some one kasa no prostate enlarge na glance na enlarge na say enlarge ye oba be check the amount ya fe be check umu ade nyina wa hrawa ane nyoma ahodo woni peduanom no ya check ni nyina ade amount no kwasam no say ma me papa mini aba enye machine na ya de check no na elsa yare na insurance kanya me obo asoro no obo asase no obo emu haban ene nuaba na aka kire se ye ni aduaba na yemfa haban nsa ho yare se ye wi a edura ya de ma no ye haban ndura Dr. Tambas na nkasa ya wode ma na ho atowo esan so nyame bie na no chance haban we say diabetes we say pressure we say hernia we say fibroid we obi a diabetic haban we na so kan bom de ma no wa kire doctor say obi nya stroke na so tofom enam akoma yensa o pese na no tena kan haban we bom na afa nipa ho ntonom wa san so ka kire say pressure de ebetuma ba nipa no so baro doctor man fa tumi anfa ma o say ti akoma no fa firi nipa duanum na afa hohoro ho sa fa akoma no say si na emom no fa san haban we kika bom no ama nipa no nom na afa ne pressure na ankofom ti eni e pa mpacho orthodox medicine bia no wa ye de be ma wa obenom ama pressure akọ pacho benom akosi so obewuo obi a wanom bi da bia nka nkyere se meboa o ka kyere se meboa bara bibidura onam Dr. Tanda so so haman a odo no pacho benom beduru ba bi na pressure no so aso ate obi wa infertility oba ne be ma amunto tieni ye pa adura Dr. Tanda so de ma no nye se numbi sabi dibitua bi mpacho nya sa na duro no tie dia tere se e wan to pe na unya di guwa num na umena na juda so mu ne be ma ne hia ba akọ nhire kan nyame se mu nhia biem barbo so me be so na badam enu ntu ya chinyefo abraba ka kire doctor se Dr. Tamda so e meme ya chinyefo me pese me wansa na matwa sika oto doctor ni uni o ha bia obemu na na kwase me wo ne se oba me dwumafo ba hospital awu adura doctor de ma ona nya sa bia wo just kan emomro e bia se treatment bi wo na so ya de ma wa sa treatment no esa ano obeyew na afa krampo so watumi atu ase no ama oduro ne keke no anom ade aguso be ma bi wo bi wa koko na ha oba bi wa koko so ha enti oba o skin ntimi nye smooth no ba to de tense eye koko ana ye osa oba bi wa o menses ne amayi ebi de ba 2 days ebi de ba nkete fa bra me di ma fra ba hospital menstrual disorders a wo bi wa no obo nsa no bitimi no painkillers a ansakura na watumi nya relief but oba me di ma fra ba hospital bibi duro doctor de ma wo ama fa tumi aboa be ma wo ba da birijo mpatment na se mo da birijo enso ewo wiase a wa ba betena se mo be ma de oso tumi san kwan hwe nkwan anajo na fa oba ne tumi ma mo opiafo ba no tumi nya sa de na but be ma wo be ma wo sori ahomache be 4:30 to 5:30 a ewo se twa 7 entumi anta 7 ara se mpo de tawru guso na se entumi anyina tawru na mpacho wo be ma no wo ya di dem bra me di ma fo ba hospital obi se be 3 months ni kra me nya nsori da oba me di ma fo adura de ma no eye habanduro ba cho me metimi de nsase me bua ka kira o se me yare a Dr. Tanda so nduro na me nom eno ntimetime akamfo de ma o se wonum bia o ho beto so obi o se o manya typhoid ba cho entatia case bacterial infection fungal infection ni nyina ya entatia case a Dr. Tanda so ni so bo mo de na bra poko aso mayira kuma se abua kwa chuma agu school junction lab bia ya o scan ahodo bia bi nsu yetwa e o medimafo ba hospital ye de usini akona hepatitis ABC afei mo a obi o se me be ma na fa na efum ye nam no anya o ha wo mu eno nti bia na wankasa no wanya gono wan twiti ni ye anase brahaizi ya junso moja obonsa kwala no anase o junso wi na moja ya kra bi de akire saa ni o mani nyina ya de se ema be ma no sote ema ne fom baroba me dimafo a yetu ase yetetahwe ele ma ya habanduro ene yakeka boma ya de saw yare asema ida kumasi abu akwa atwuma ago menkase ma ma yare asu nti no wontumi ma me dimafo efiri utiri so kosi unase nshranka nyame so de 2 minutes ama Dr. Time so ye numbers no obra ye kro no eni yetiri ye pa 0244 77 4282. Second number is 0500 727215. Second number, the third number is 0245 44 9592. I am a Dima Fraba Hospital, Dr. Time. All
right, cappuccino. Me so me da say nti cappuccino na Martin Nkano. Oso no pe bia ogina so de empepa go empangu ansa eguso.
Ebetime holding na.
Etime holding na ansa na waye. Okay, yo yate. Da se bebre. Abusia yekoje adwedi nkrato aba. Iwie ape Salam Mustafa wo fi ase ene ni din komo. Enko ba bia.
Hey Charlie, you him JJ John Roberts.
F9.
Ojo do asare wonye bi dada. Intimidate omo amodi bi dada.
No, let me to bo ase ti kwadwa adu asare adwuma oyema NDC. Unu so kwadwa asare adu asare onte apo.
Ye no to mama
there be onte apo so the ba ebe ye campaign man this year. Na the presidential staff no okodua nua. Okodo. But kwadwa adu asare okoye presidential staff obepa nua.
Rosemont. People's mother. Ebi ni pepe nim no ye ni bi ga se president yi not about me e di nya dia me put the nya hwe obi a
so bo ano
obi a wo som
anti
problem da enye hwe but say e ko official yi mu a e de bi hu mo di bene 8 e de bi hu security for mu nye 8 but obo ano ko adia oku information na lady no at the man DC for no. You have no idea.
Yes.
It's some more reward because tell me campaign officer makoko me tima say because power bekoko no video. Because I the camera base baby. It's any yakoko no. Everybody videos na akọ meetings video me charge they say most of the meetings no ya one time. Everybody what I say e be balance beverage be say be ya obekisho si kwa yesi bia ma wotem kakra bia na wasi form obiko na kwa man ni post and why you win Kwaku information on the bebre na mencha de se totaba menu bia wo kwotena meeting ase akọ plan bone se ubi eti bibia no no a wetina de ha no dem wa kansem aba TV so aba kansem etia o ma ayi totaba mea typically when you treat
nipa bi yebunsa ma
and that this for so gidi say also more reward no and no go Jubilee House
as senior presidential staff.
Yes, yeah, wa co program ase I represent Felix Kwaku Ofosu
no ada no ho adi
ono ada say video no wo
o me o video no
ono ada no ho adi say wa represent Felix Kwaku Ofosu
o say o si mampani anamu ha na na ese sanka Felix Ofosu ko ache na eba
and one wa
and no as presidential staffer
to represent the president.
Oh,
what a wow.
Yes.
Kwakwasa bi dia
to we presidential staffer.
The one wa NDC for social media platforms
affairs.
Hey, abufu show. Kwaku o ma anya bi no.
Problem dey.
Friend say Zanato
Rollins.
Yeah, and she
on course 3 times.
I caught 3 the third time.
I used to I wasn't expecting to see be many.
Hana poku asoya.
That be
Atamos.
Ninu Cadman. What was kakra.
Yeah.
And maybe a banning in the ninyo ho. One what kakra. It has so much.
In fact, Kofi Atamos be no presidential staff akra.
That's what my man pose you. Am I what could feel ready? Or try kabase many. Makacho say ready a confident tricksters no more ban no more. Ono da.
Enkrofo pa bre when DC hu pa say NDC for reward ko concern for any gossipers.
Oh yes.
Okay. As not a video, let the video na ready hwe na yemmo. Ye bo wi a na why daily graphic ready. Go no. Enti no NDC for a man cheni su ayi akoya ayi
su
boy you wo XYZ and also pay for a commission PRE. Attend ya would TV so. And ohini babu amabeni. So ohini babu amateni ya would no
what the bomber.
And the bomber amabeni. Oh okay. Na yama ayi Rosemont. Ayi. Ohini only so bomber amabeni your co prison.
I will
prison when this hun too.
Na what be
Sir. Yes. Ohini babu amabeni co prison. Oh, co prison and this inti. but yetimi ama girl yi post ejo hene babo amabeni kwabra bo bi ansa
bo bi ansa
ye mo an sa kokko
Ghana mo kan girl yi okotena akodi nkonkonsa di enya adwuma ketua
no wonder say
I was so working
no wonder say hene babo amabeni osu ba mo kan kire no say ahade ye ahade ye no eda ache ma untumi be ka so ne ba ha no owura ha ne ensu agyan ne ensu ye ko
oba ba ni eba ni be
ahade mun kan cheche ma untumi
na ote be agodo nti na me
David eda obewura fi ha no owura mu ne ensu ye ko fi owura
okay ya ka say yemra ne creative program for man crop obatina studio
ye gin wo ha ne ensu ye ko
David say oba ha ni show we so beba
David ka say onya wura studio
owura station ha no ne ensu ye ko no
ba say ka say oba money show
David
e be creative bia man
midnight creative studio former baby man
oba midnight kura oba no ne ye
reality. I am singularly honored to share in this special moment with you all here today at North Hills International School at their said annual speech and prize giving day. As the lady introduced already, as a representative from the Office of the President, in my capacity as a presidential aide, I bring you warmest greetings from Honorable Felix Kwaku Ofusu. He is a Minister for Government Communications. And he is the one I am representing today as the guest speaker. And I reiterate that this government, under the leadership of...
Okay, yeah, hear me no, and Abano, go on. And Konkonsa hima no. Obi a presidential, senior presidential aide and staffer. The position no, or the say
deputy minister.
Debbie, Obi a senior, or senior near presidential staffer and the deputy minister. But senior presidential staffer no, was the position of a minister on your cabinet minister. And the entitlement be a minister say a Western Housing Minister.
When the minister cross off. Look, your man minister crop off. What packaging fine.
A German bomu idea, Uncle Papo Dapacam. It will concern mu idea, and it's a rosemary Dapacam.
Say, a year, and never be pre-course, our office for Emma, easy it. What I see, you need DNA for insubordination and the concourse DNA.
You'll be free chronom or Ashanti region or can party unity. So what can say Obe United Party no Greater Accra because you are seeking to become the regional chairman? What happens to the bigger party and what is happening in NPP as of now?
And I own say 2012 NDC lose election. Okay,
2016.
Sorry, 2016. But how do you call it? Almost call 2012 primaries. Were NDC mono. Party no a shebimu a piamomo want me a compete Jomama.
Yes.
As a flag bearer.
Yes.
Now, Omuma Jomama picture any shadow, Samine.
Yes.
Ena. And no crown on Samine about 4-5%.
Unya 6,400.
Samayo, and Yanipa says some idea, who say some idea, say, oh, we cried out too.
Yes or no election.
Now, point I'm messing me say. NDC is suppressing other forces are on best of competing with Mahama. Now, luckily, no, because of far kwambisu we are election of 2012 of Mutinasono. Emma Obey to say their leader. Emma 2016 omu lose you no. Because Sebi no kita resources are wide deep mampenyino for the 8 years of opposition. Now on time take kasa because I did not call say on no de facto leader. Nana Sebi fortunately or unfortunately for MPP no. Sena ye di na ye enti say Kufuado after 2008 election. Usha wait now nana kita no dem ye drew. Enti although yen call primaries at 2008 no. Na kasa no form change ene no.
Yeah.
Na ene no the India kasa doors of party no say ebi mo feel say okay ya we last election enti say this year or next year or 2 years 3 years so you be kwa to flag bearer no dem fufuro what I say now unfortunately no MPP dey say NDC now omudi kwan bia fa so as suppress all other forces mama pen na the main one dey say bio because yeso ye wo buoma who can wadrin nipa no sebi omo call last no omo supporters still feel say o ye nipa no obetimi adi flag bearer this time the no ye flag bearer so GDC ono so betimi adi flag bearer na fie bia se ebedai di se akonya bia to se afi we na akonya na betina so afi edi na betia so ana afi mi se edi animo ebibu start agro na agro no na ama se bi ayese kasakasa na bofo be kase eye inevitable ti o kasakasa no ontimi en stop because still akonya na head ato na nso die betimi stop ni se kasa eho entil kasa kasa tia unua because u pese wu nipa no wo advantage no kasa enwo se ye njiji so e party kasa obi o wa bonti onye party ba ti o si na we mu no imagine say me a candidate A supporter. No about say Dero. Me support candidate A. The entire me supporting is say me ojidi say wa to na mo we ni we da. Na ochina obetime atu sa na mo dia CC Ghana. Dero me ka we a.
Enya do bi abubi.
Enya kasa obi onye bibi do kasa omo nku o. Baby, my main campaign also no bumfu. Na so me ba na so we no na no ye say. Wezo say na obi oti amodi say na we mu omo ready so omo pepper wine nti mesre impenifo mo party no mayen hwe han ma nkrofo enko of the line
okay
say omo na say ebi mu kasa ye fa say moto for okada for jump red light omo ye 1000 wa kra e won ya so be 1000 no uchi 3 pe na e do me jina TV so say ewiai okada 3 omu jumpy red light o movement enim
na ne dia omu ni
ye dia omu ni omu ko nsawam 2 weeks dero moto bia obehia no green sokra onko enti mesre penyimfo mbo de media maka
party for jaw de wo headquarters de obi ahu ye
obi ahu ye
Nyankopon ase
penyimfo me no medi nkomo obi ahu ye
okay and ye ba ye ba headquarters na mo ye meeting I think say within your meeting
and information
no e ba and na mood need to say e wo ka net meeting ase
in fact essay meeting na kakra na say yem break kakra na yentimi and absorb in information now no enti etimi it takes some few minutes get yourselves back to normal because the shock edi buy you always say and yes na oyare and na bibi na hano or something out of the blue shock enti how be painful like the shock I had to buy the original chairman for Eastern region we share any so na fini no so eba meeting na say no ahweho I kai yema ebision for yako inu so I mean fan the crime for see I am deeply hurt because you'll be me you doing no kahubi or 40 years there so I've lost a great asset. One of my young MPs is gone and I feel deeply hurt by the sudden demise of Yenuano. I pray that the Lord receives him in his bosom and keeps him till the last day when we all meet again. Yeah.
But for you,
for
you say, and you can't say Ernest Kumia. Why not Ernest Kumi to Salah Mustafa?
He's a friend. Madam Fu. No Joe. And on him dear. my interactions with him, you know, we say, na but me drink him, you know, and I could relate with him because, yeah, me pay mkrofo say would the asem etu nima, but me, you know, emma advisor with me,
yes,
and he was one of such persons, and a very generous person, very very generous person.
Okay.
Yeah, issues calling chain say what the, you know, obi smart calling chain say oh but we man obebuan pakro. So it's such a very big loss, such a big
loss. Because party no ako election one constituency outstanding a party intimi ho ano and no one endro anamoti amoye meeting then another constituency also comes up because now surely there will be a by-election.
Surely.
And a Kwatia by-election send certain memories.
Yes, yes.
How is the party looking at Nyakoso from 2024 defeated by BCNM? What is the mood of the party?
In terms of new one, they are hope. But yeah, we will continue to do a Juma SSA, and I think say in his memory no say young corner young na the memory yet me ancient in Munyam because which struggles are Ernest Kumi go through to become an MP. But we saw a film 4 years ago Okoye and Olusuye Oje primaries Okoye very difficult primaries Akwitian sem emuye dim all the issues dynamics are involved in Akwitia honomo inti yame eyanadom December o wini ye ohwe NDC for send oma tatano omo dina court. In fact, as at now, that case no, still case no court. You know, recently Anna Supreme Court OD Nkunim was Supreme Court. Saw
bench warrant,
any contempt the Supreme Court actually sign Intina substantive case no. We knew say Nyamicha there was it was something we could defend, but God knows best. For us, no, how to protect his legacy in the Munyam I bit me a question no. Is what we'll go and do there, regardless of the risk, regardless of the challenges, we'll go there. Yes, we'll campaign and we'll start. You know, and in the bit me biana, we hold on to the seat. We will. It all depends on quite faso na yanya candidate acceptable to everyone. Yetimi agina candidate nechi na ya campaign the amano, and I'm sure say we will get there. Assembly esino and chair inti empenyufo enya ntena ho. Yes, it's not so you know all the issues no.
ta party ni nya ya abisi ene enema esisi no party ni mood te sen.
Dawuro, one of courage. Say we a leader at this particular time, you would realize say the load I more dimpa at your shop to suffer a defeat on this scale is a very difficult one. In fact, defeat biano easy, and especially what to form in the way to form no any issues now involved. When we say asema emungo drupa, but so far senior yetimi akuta party no from December till me still yawo nsem outstanding na ye din na so one by one when we say ye party number ye elections on the 7th of December na 17 constituencies be and na ehun nchinye sorry pa, and out of it me a resolve sa and a car one Ablekumanov Ablekumanov and yani EC police I back and forth sa till ne call Ablekumanov akwe press conference na ye di the true results at that constituents omo Ablekumaho for them to see that the election was decisive. Say honorable Ekwefriye odi abano odi nkunim difference ewo one NDC candidate no 414.
Okay.
And so over the last 6 months Timmy as steer party in the direction that we are able to resolve and hold on to the party. Maybe you do say conference in the next maximum 2 weeks time. Conference will now set tone. The reorganization of the party. In between this period, we have been able to manage the party, and here is the rule. What that sorry, throw car. We should hit about party no more. As far as leadership are concerned, yet from who ebufu eba ye. Senior yetimi, akro party for senior yetimi, ajik criticisms, sometimes attacks. No, say party for bet me aka omobuso adie, omobuso asem. Na ya jiasum. Yina ekahubi. And a party still your party MPP ejina ho still yedi ejuma aka yentimi aso party no mu. By now I'm sure Yama atete apansan and MPP would have been in a bigger disarray. But be it as it may, leadership is a course. Oh,
yes.
You see, we have been able, regardless of huge challenges. Your committees hit boom, but we have found a way to hold the party together. Nyamicha de ye conference na ye na ye kickstart the various reorganization activities na the refocus beba party no na yetimi akenya party ni biom na yetimi anya new executive setup ye be shase na yakofum na ye party for akọ start engagement say ebeboa na yetimi akọ ahead of time in the fight for 2028. The strategy so far no ayejuma, even though nipa ho adwuma na yeji no we den still one or two problems be ho, but we are there to solve problems ne ba no na ye solve eko it has not been easy. But so Paba. Okay. And Paba from the word go. Yeah. Still you could
two issues. So maybe more Ablikumanov, minimum say number press conference, but there are some issues around the time. If you also beat me address here, and then the issue about conference. So a cancer conference, what are you going to do? But who say University of Ghana students need be say whole week. Yeah, mama because you see COVID. It's sanity. The MPP for mobile they are stopping me from coming because if COVID will University of Ghana, they are stopping me also from coming to organize my conference. No. So I want you to respond to that. And okay, about our UK, about radio. Also, my NSL commission force said, and I mean, country also say, or Chiapa, and okay. So, I say we are watching this test command you've brought there. If he is unable to show us anything at Ablikumanov, we will never maintain him. So, message. Teacher Bako, your friend Mr. Ankuma, Mr. Ankuma, Usino, Presby, Senior High Technical School, CCA, na Oyubia. Obuame pa Mr. Ankuma anopay mitia papa na nebra freemu e friend Mr. Kofi Kwati yame yadoma Saturday e wo kokrantumi e no be na yi Mr. Ankuma anopay baby a wo bia mitia Usino Presby Secondary Technical School woni teacher for amohu nyina anopay. Very good morning to you me da senso e friend na ni ndindi I will lash you. Salam. So Ablikumanov a number press conference here, but yet say mo file a court case be and draw.
Yes.
What are you seeking from the court? Again, may draw attention to the fact say Chief Justice say acting Chief Justice as well be a family now undetermined court and judge or better so and all those issues. So Mami to you on that.
Yo, Dawuro. Mami started from Ablikumanov. Na yen from baby
acting Chief Justice.
Asani Aba conference.
Good, okay.
Good. 7th December yakoto abano. Omuye coalition and confusion a break it out at the coalition center. NDC tax echo attacking honomo a destroy EC4 pinches, NDC4 pinches, MPP 4 pinches, and so on and so forth. Into coalition incomplete.
Yes.
Into post 9th and so on and so forth. You call Omo EC regional office. Being Rich Hospital.
Okay. Yeah.
When I say recollation of constituencies and any problems. No. It me eclair domiko abenya tema. West and all the constituencies are now
Greater
Accra, no problems ever home. Near Namaka any Ablikumanov a coalition sir and I mean to me who say a buyer on 3 polling stations.
Okay. So out
Naka
of the
3 polling stations.
7 no
yes.
Which me quality am and 3
so polling stations
34.
Yes.
Okay.
Polling stations. Inti all this while no easy AJ to say I got 3 polling stations. Now collation are you complete? You see, election a process. Election a process. Voting, sorting, counting, declaration. In fact, collation and declaration.
Yeah.
And see, the processes when you now are complete. The election is not done. And see, as we speak, coalition ain't here, and there has been no declaration.
And it's in any MP.
And it's any MP. It's you say back and forth na kodos no. Yeah, the assembly echo court, you can file writ of mandamus.
Okay.
So we compel the EC. Say, omumbe collate 3 polling stations no na kano. Mandamus no ye dinkunim the court directed, the High Court directed, said EC should collate and declare the winner. Not process no NC. EC extra my police for say here security. Now the collation na abewie here. Dani asem back and forth here kwa police for say asem no me provide security and then into the official position of the EC has been clear. Say I got 3 police stations. Now a real coalition. And about 3 weeks ago, in a parliament, a someone EC say ombe ya no nyanti a coalition no omintimi enwie coalition say near court a direct one. Omukoye, say omodie, omu position and say I got 3 polling stations. Omatro ama police for say security. Now omuntimi coalition no but police force say the assembly no akọ court but assembly any court because the writ of the mandamus no until say endra
mo be file case
yako file an interim injunction
no
na the case will be moved today court. Na assembly any court na assembly any court okay it aye wanwa say few days ago Thursday EC the nkrata Atabontin say Aka police station yanko rerun elections in 19 polling stations. And I bisa electoral commission questions. Say first of all, why nama electoral commission out to me now? When did they realize say and yet 3 polling stations and a problem about home, but 19?
Because at the starting na 19
da.
Yeah, at first say 37. And you better 3.
Yeah, coalition sir. And
a 3. So where from the 19?
Where from the 19? Still, EC ain't me yano. And I be some say, Omonya 2 minutes wahin. Where are they driving the powers from? Because EC no, Omont me enter now soul moto and decide say we are going to rerun some elections in some polling stations. And yes, I yet to but it is not in the guidelines. What I say on?
Yes.
The same case is see that Akwetia. Yeko Akwetia no 6 police stations. Cause and I can say Yanko rerun those polling specific polling stations. Na a court order because now they are seminar court. You see, electoral commission, agro or minister too much. They should stop the playing. They are playing too much. They are beginning to show too much incompetence. And they should wake up and realize that, hey, we are talking serious business here. Because the way is the new norm of running elections. Then you know, you found say, you got elections. Na, you say, you lusu abanope. Ebeba na ya best say ho. Na ya force easy say,
Uncle re-election.
Re-election. If that is what they want.
Party be on the bay and say,
well, strong
be a and your stronghold. Police station, your stronghold in the constituency, no. Best say ho. We are not saying query. No way you sue, not to
say what be you sue the oppressive powers of the state. Na would they call and not now on person ye ewo Ablekumanov. So when they are buying to me, ebeba na oma chim yensa. Na omajisa seat no. But that is not democracy. Entina no you call neck no. Neck position and he say we are not going to participate in any rerun.
Okay. So NPP National Executive Committee might decide on Ablekumanov.
Yes, you are not going to participate on any rerun.
Okay. Whether or not case
Hear me. We have won that election.
Okay.
We won. Until we will not go and rerun elections that we have won. Yeah, the assembly Akodine court. We have filed an interim injunction. I be moving there. Okay. We're expecting that. Looking at the merits of the case, any judge that will sit on, be granted that injunction. What I say, then let's come and deal with the substantive matters. Whether the EC has power to Soul Moto other rerun of elections abroad, they are not conclusive. What I say?
Yes.
If they go ahead with the election, not only we will take the gazetted results and challenge it in court.
I'm on file election petition.
Yes, you have a file election petition.
So near ECA, you know, it is say ya to aba na results aba na ECA can say Ashanti region results presidential and metwem. Inti yansan koto no foforo. The same thing. Inti that be an electoral commission betimi aka so okay voter region presidential results no metwem.
Inti yan koto no foforo. Enana sa ejuma hunu ejuma tan fon ena jinmesa ne penyfo edi wo hono.
I've heard people say money electoral commission no mo ye mo darling for afei the money omo kontokwa.
Maybe you no mo any ntokwa. We are not part of the EC. Ya aban ejuma asoaye. Ye di Ghana abatoɔ nsɛm ɛde ahyɛ ɔmo nsa sɛ Ghana abatoɔ bia no mo na mo di mu akotene simple nti yɛn ne ɔmo ɛni adwuma we are only stakeholders sɛ abatoɔ ɛba yɛwɔ interest because yɛwɔ candidates a yɛbɛ sponsor wɔn sɛ ɔmo nkɔ gyina election sɛ ma yɛn nti yɛni electoral commission yɛyɛ adwuma bom but that is all the relationship there is but sɛ ɔmo nyɛ ɔmo adwuma yi a yɛbɛka akyerɛ ɔmo.
Okay.
So we will commend them.
Another
issue. Say Akatri.
Yes.
It's been their position.
Another issue I'm critics can say must say and chair kwana mo can say electoral commission an independent body.
Independent body.
Nti every omo year they are doing their independent work. So if they are doing their independent work now, I don't know can say manipulations ni maybe well actually.
Manipulation, obvious, because you cannot tell me, say, 3 weeks ago, opposition, and he said, I got 3 police stations. Now, we with Juma. Now, that's all right. Now, I catch and say, no, oh, say, 19 problem about Honti, yes, I got to Ababium. Then there's a problem.
Yeah.
What didn't Kuntumpo?
Yes.
Yes, so that is what we are interrogating. Say then you see a sumase. Because say doing ketia, I got na radio so me I say doing ketia, I got na radio so I can say you be your man na they think that they can do this.
They must go.
They must go. They must.
They say you be as a see you.
They say you but nyomo ya nyomo ye idea. Say they are truly incompetent.
And so koto so be about yourself here. No one sense
so
go. When you do or ye chief justice na ye so church no more. No more dwuno mo ho.
Nokre.
And first of all, my chief easy boss no ye carry draw on security details. Just to intimidate her to take some business.
But nokre. And naya say 3 stand on the principle. Say me come as a minute, it shall be summer. I'll repeat the same thing. Because why should I? Principle is principle. Say more to say I got 3 polling station. Yeah, I was there the day you conclude, you know, on about 30 BB. I got 3 and I was
34.
Let me walk. Tama confusion ebaye almost the rest of the 3 because carbon copies any scan copies penny and blah 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 blah. I was there. I keep telling them it is becoming one too many. Omuni coalition they know that they have lost. NDC for no.
Okay.
They have lost. The election procedure is clear. Obia ewo pink sheets. In fact, as we speak, there were all the 281 pink sheets scanned copies ewo. And there were 271 original carbon copies of pink sheets. And there the results in echo.
Okay.
I'm a Ghana for you who say, indeed, asema ye can no correct say a clear free Ablekumanov or not any fire. But NDC4 are just misbehaving. And for everybody to see why we are taking a certain principal position that once we have won an election, we will not break the principle. We will not be intimidated into going into another election because the NDC wants it.
So what is Obi can say? After all, we a minority. Munya mo kekena asumbiemra.
Debbie. The system doesn't work like that. Things don't work like that. SCC there, Obia engine to what I say on SCC, and we will not accept it because we're not a set precedence for future elections. What I say, that is why we will not let it go. NDC4 Enya with Hohoi.
Yeah, that is the 8th parliament.
The 8th parliament. On much see Honorable Peter Amewusa ne. They took the case all the way to Supreme Court. Say his name is struck out
from the records
records of parliament. Inti Amewu entimi engineer baby enka say with the MP or Canada.
Now, is it the review verdict or the I feel no obeko review?
I think obeko review.
Okay. So it's not over until it's over.
Yes. Whichever length we are going to go with this case, we'll go with it. Case we. Or make a mistake now. I think Friday 11. Or make a mistake no motaba. Between na gazette result number. Na ya ko file a petition.
Back to the second leg of my question.
If the NDC wants, if they feel so strongly, say a more issue with the results, they should do the needful. Yama Electoral Commission in your coalition of the three. Na omonfa results no. Now almost file election petition. No challenge the results. And let the court do its work. The court, like I say, yanko na a certain number of polling stations, yanko Rirania will all go.
But more GD or court to do justice to these issues.
Oh, CCSC and Yama Esikoni dear. I believe that people have their integrities to protect. Oshe senior NDC for Edio Musako for a judiciary semu and you can say you need a substantive chief justice. You were acting chief justice. Madam Tokono, ya fakwan boniso. Amana kotne fie. And we share the kind of disrespect, disdain, yedi mameno FM. And the new acting chief justice, the directive say, yenfa case bia embrano. Now ono enye panelem. Eno kra na bema ye bie ni akoso. We will follow the case with an eagle eye. The conduct of any judge that will sit on the case, we will follow it with an eagle eye. That's all we are asking for. It is not too much to give. If you are an acting chief justice, it doesn't make you, a poodle of the state, of the executive. What I say on?
Yeah.
If you share assembly nukre, nama nukrendi. Don't say because a political party is favoring you until obey BBR, ebe favor that political party, because this case is going to set a very dangerous precedent. Very dangerous precedent. in our electoral system. Yeah, you can say you call Ablekuma North Sisia. I was telling the issue for any bloodshed that would come there, it is on their head and the NDC. Muje shegu bia ebeko so ho. E wo mutri so. Any NDC for tri so. Because hono na kebe all die be die.
Se mu decide se mbe kosa election no ebehu.
Of course.
In fact, I'm not even looking at this Ablikumanov election. I'm looking at 2028.
And that's what I'm saying, no. It sets a very dangerous precedent for future elections. This year, by elections, I bet
Akwatia history.
Akwatia with history already. Into what signal are you going to send?
So now, election year, wow, bet me mobilize forces.
Forces, and then they should say it. They'll start building guerrilla groups, militia, armies, and so on and so forth. Then who say about to honor the DB.
More party for baby. I'm disappointed.
Don't go and
disband groups.
We say
NDC for it take advantage. Because week to election, I'm more think and air sign peace park no. NDC for launchers or boys was once.
Media boys omo party omo so maba. Makani prembebre omo tuaba. Inti media me no mo be yedwuma. Omo brand ye yedwuma. And they'll come. These boys will come. They'll come for us to work. You be yedwuma bom.
I see. I feel I do a video to us here.
Because Matthias. Yeah, well, your bedroom.
Salah Mustafa, National Youth Organizer, and Opemino AD and Komoso. Yeah, we on the Ablikumanov issue. So, I never heard him 10 o'clock here press conference. No, they be film about, but University of Ghana. 19th May, Saturday by week. Okay, me who say a 3-day conference, Anna.
It's actually on 19th Saturday. No?
Okay, so Saturday main conference. So Friday maybe be a reporting.
Yeah, Friday delegates be report.
Okay.
Friday so now preparations are underway.
Okay.
In terms of stadium hall, seating arrangement, stage, any ground preparations.
But will the day no be a day be enough? Because me can see a Kokuma say Heroes Park. It do be constitutional amendment and to me I'm because you see a brainy ho. So me now I was thinking me who 3 days general secretary report, treasurer report, see maybe we have a constitutional amendment.
It doesn't take time.
It doesn't take time.
General secretary report there by 30 minutes now what can you treasurer's report maybe some 20-25 minutes or one account. Now what can you now remarks. So I don't know within 2 hours they wait me. I all the reports, any kasa navy. Necessarily, I share amendments. No.
Okay.
I take you through the amendments.
Okay.
Because already, as we speak, the resolutions, the motions, as a number regions and any constituencies. So as of now, the call.
How many recommendations?
There are about 300.
300. 300 proposed. And now, Mobeto Swabada.
Many of them intersect.
Okay.
Many of them are on the same issues. Okay. Maybe on issue of delegates expansion. And various are joining now come under recommendation. Yes. Now I hear expansion of delegates. Okay. Now the motion, etum.
Okay.
Now a whole resolution.
Okay.
Then other issues too. So you know intersect at broad teams.
Okay.
They will take it. So at the end of the day, we may just see maybe about 10.
Okay, about 10 major
teams.
Okay.
For amendments.
Okay. Ebinum NTS you try say a bit but ebi an bit me better. National Council could set date for presidential primaries. You say pending recommendations should be all for expansion. So before say conference bit me as a date for a date for primaries now national conference as set no how does it work? My
the you see party no constitution and a ejuma. In a ejuma within the constitution of the party. Over Article 13, 1, clear, said the power to set date and venue for presidential primaries. Yeah, they are share national council and some. The highest decision body, a conference, delegates conference. But usually, though, delegates conference largely deals with constitutional amendment, these heavy issues, because won't me answer be in the constitution without the constitutional national delegate and conference itself has dedicated and delegated to conference to handle a second decision making body,
a council,
national council. Say move it to me, you know, your mama to me. Say, you know, move it to me aye way. Nia next to me and a steering committee. What national council did was to exercise power, our constitutional, the national council. So I don't think, sir, it is against the principles of national delegates conference, because delegates conference and a massa to me, no, in the constitution. So Moshe date and time for presidential primaries. So I don't think say from Sobia
Obibetimi Aba national conference with resolution to quash the decision of the NEC of the council now.
I know that this any lawyers, you know, on its possibility. Now I share what the constitution says. So, and yes, straight, you know, forward answer. But I mean, in a year, into Sadia Bar will take the constitution of the party. Now, you share decision. No, now, you know, the interpretation.
Okay,
then we'll take it out from
the other issue, ni say, date na National Council share. Mobeto presidential primaries na wie ansa na my expansion and am be expansion in polling station expansion na wie ansa na mato eno.
So council decision was very clear. Say we will do a limited limited expansion.
Okay, limited expansion. What do you mean by limited expansion?
Na ya to presidential.
Okay. So moya limited expansion ni wie.
Meba. Ma obia enya ntiasewe.
Okay.
Presidential election a standalone election. A standalone. And that structural elections no.
Okay.
Yeah, ye was structure no more. Ye nyina ye wo tenure of office. Presidential no it's a standalone. What I say?
Okay.
The constitution says that say your oppositioner ye presidential candidate not less than 24 months to elections. Not less than. In the constitutional, Emma flag bearer be 2 years, 2 clear years, at least, to campaign. In the say, you share a circumstance. Now you say, baby, you don't know. We are within the because by December next year.
Yeah,
then you would have to have a presidential candidate. By December. Then we are saying that say nyama ekoso party no more. The tension and me say I've never seen MPP boiling at 100 degrees Celsius. The tension in the party. Na ebeboa yenye presidential intem. then let's come and look at the structure, of the party in terms of its elections. Then council was also clear. Say, before you do the presidential elections, a limited expansion.
Okay.
And this is the limited expansion. Even though we are going to expand the polling station base from 5 to 7. That's the proposal.
Yeah.
Because it is yet to be adopted
by
conference. You bet me conference. Now conference, like I say,
okay. I want to know confusion. I want to say. Limited expansion. No, is it say two polling station 7?
That's why.
Okay.
Explanation. Limited expansion. No. Yeah. The interest mu account.
Okay.
So one. Yenfa former constituency executives. Yenfa account. Former MMDCs.
Former MPs.
Former MPs. Fifth, the 5 members of constituency council of elders, council of patrons, to region and national founding members. And this will form the broad base of the limited expansion.
Okay.
Yeah. When we are structural elections now. That's you do polling station elections now you be elections for 7 positions.
Okay.
Not 5.
Okay.
What I say is here.
Okay.
And you do polling station we are not going to vote for 2 people.
Okay. So
we are opening
for 7
elections for 7 people.
Okay. So you've answered
because by that time their tenure of office would be over.
Okay. So now
the new structure
means that there will be no election at the polling station electoral area level before presidential primaries.
Yes.
Until the limited expansion will cover former constituency executives, former regional and national executives, former DCs, former MPs, any patrons,
council of elders.
There will be the limited expansion into this election.
Yes.
Okay. People think say more yes I to favor a particular candidate. How do you respond to that?
Okay. No election is the same. Election be anywhere the same. You be at the mark 20 people cry. It's the same party for.
Okay.
Okay. It's the same party people. And there is no election that you get 100% turnout. No election. Yes, and there are people maybe somebody who voted for Baumia now. Like I said, so I don't see how it favors a particular candidate. Maybe not just say, oh, last me too my Baumia, as I met my Kennedy, and I met my Brian, and I met my Richum, and in your Macau. And I will be at my Kennedy. Or say, oh,
this time,
yes. So I don't see how it favors any candidate. In the last election, Kennedy did very well. These 2 candidates. And element. I keep saying, about to you. The Macbeth will tell you there is no art in finding the mind's construction on the face. Who bet me you'll be a album no one to about you.
Make assemblyman. Madam for Kwaku girlfriend. What I know show me police station for Edwiano or Kotutiano. Maybe I may chama police don't need piano but Kotutiano.
Us Ayarga. Ayarga. The police station on your one.
On one polling station.
Yes, on your one.
I see.
Okotuaba. On any bodyguard. Our Ebusian 4 on the police station. On your one.
I see.
So one
where maybe
on one so and two.
Okay. No,
So these are issues that are delicate. There's no art in finding the mind's construction on the face.
I see. Media say enye over there can be propose a monfan ko share constitution ni muni. Say constitution say not less than 12 months. Separate ni wa ben mu
24.
Not less than 12 months. Separate ni wa ben mu not less than.
Yes.
And can monfan no so monfan shemu say it shouldn't be less than 24 months. Separate ni wa second term wa ben mu.
What the proposal by?
And I make say my elite.
Why elite?
But I can be proposal before say who here pass say you find share constitution will say the second term of the party in government the flag bearer should be elected not less than 24 months to general election.
Well, maybe in the next amendments.
No.
She said they are processing elite.
Because you see, across the party, two elections. And I don't know how come Sadi we SKP Ubia say party no abemua president no also no obewie the second term now. Ye flag bearer 2 years to the general election.
Well, next time we'll be in for proposal and famra because we the amendments, proposals it's done. Okay. It's done because the Constitutional Amendment Committee or Matna say council pass it on to the next body to work on it. See, I can say Moshishina, our regions and the constituency. So they said they are late, but I can see the wisdom in Yawokano. I can see the wisdom in Yawokano. Even though say I share the merits and demerits, the pros and the cons. Now, well, anytime about as a proposal, you bear one analysis. Say a boy, why not? I think say you 24 months cry, but maybe a certain,
18 crying.
Maybe yes.
18 crying. So that the flag bearer will have what to say flag bearer who position. The new flag bearer now over the government now 8. In fact, the work no quite difficult than opposition flag bearer.
Yes.
Because
you see
party need enya 2 terms ni wie na party ni ho afunu Ghana for na wo ba more work to do.
More work to do.
It's immediately for 24 months and now except crime the time limit to be a be reanimate who party. I think say some of those things shouldn't be left at the discretion of the flag bearer.
On that one I agree. I agree.
Reanimate, you flag bearer over 3 months.
Over 3 months.
Reanimate. As simple as that. You party no abey more 2 years in the second term I see flag bearer.
I think it's a very plausible
taking into consideration 2008 and
yes, 2024. Yes. We see, and sometimes the party money be ekasa. Omodi di atem and a money be bia and you me person me challenge party for. I don't like it. In the I want to try piano. I want to take it, but say you be some of the decisions. And then the impact and then the consequences are we all begin to understand. Say most of the problems can be. From where I sit, say because I've sat in tables, our decisions have been taken.
I wouldn't say this is
Alabraka. Yeah, but won't me pay and be can for flow. But some of these experiences na the proposals aba na ya hwe senior but I think there's too much heat in the party and boying 6 months after losing elections na me believe ni say my party no mu adwukakra asana ya share the troka we and so on and so forth. But you elections are flyers started wait for 2028, wait for this, wait for that. And as you see, I should patch in the in fact, Niama Abumi who cry, Dawuro. You see, a woko in Swampon, school Kole you cry, or my chest, I deal with more. They're heavily divided in internal politics.
Very unfortunate.
Students.
The student wing. Especially the test con
yes.
You right up I think say it was
yes.
The party must call them to order.
That we should be guiding a moment it here. But the tension now has gone onto campuses. And that's why I worry.
The selfish interest of some
say the more this thing drags.
Best say party no.
The bedroom pepe so bia convincing another person to follow a different candidate. Jack.
A bad thing. Okay.
That's why my at the end drew the breaking point. And Sana, yeah, sorry, say, hey, yeah, then you not the blames now, but you and I'm national executives. When I'm quite for and I'm when you money here, blah blah blah. But yes or no, yeah, Tienia party for eka.
Salam.
You need phone for any ejuma. Enti yen da yen ejuma no bom. Yen no. Fe yen no ba ko preko. Yen ni yie. Look, the party is the only vehicle that can deliver us an election. Missy, there's no single individual. Obey to me, I win about my forget those narratives or more and tuma way obeji power maye tuma Kennedy beji power maye tuma Baumia beji power maye Brian beji power maye yen effort and beji tumi maye. All of it is collective effort. And that is why the party will remain the strongest vehicle. The party no more we will not be able to make it. Sebi ye kosrona ye kofa surabo for in fact ye kofa the Prophet Muhammad and Jesus Christ be a candidate and running mate. We will not make it. The party no more if the horse is lame and you ride it, the horse will collapse. Anamibwa. So pongono ne na enya din na what na so or better form.
It's better.
It's better.
And I
say better pongo ni ye.
Yeah.
Nama yama ne na aye din.
Early this year me na me ni honorable Dambotwe din komo. Na me bisa ne say because no be I can say or support a certain na me bisa no so. For him he thinks say who will lead the party is not even important now. And he believes in building a stronger party. Or build a stronger party new year. As a party near stronger. Now the Nibejina party will be able to win the next election.
Yeah, Dawuro, I mean, I don't know how many minutes to.
Yeah, time I can be 2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2022. EIU report indicated even early 2023. I think I have the report here.
Yeah.
Indicated a win, an emphatic win for the NDC,
but not with Mahama.
Maybe Omaka said not with Mahama. But preferably the NDC should change a candidate. But they were decisive in declaring for the NDC, so, both presidential and parliamentary.
Some be winning. But they were advising them say they should change Mahama.
It means that candidate be NDC. The candidate was likely to win. At that time, I went through the EIU report and I disagreed with them on certain points. But with the benefit of hindsight, I realized that NDC was building, the party as a machinery, whilst jumping on the problems we're encountering with economic issues. What I say, so when you say economic issues are they'll be able to write on it and give us problems. You see, that is why it is important for us to build a very strong party so that we're able to win the elections ahead of time. 2016, by 2015, now a certain say would win the election in the following year. 2015.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Because na ya shisha party no.
But at the time, Kramuna headquarters problems were, but the base of the party was
but
very
the base
solid.
of the party was strong. That's why Tambiano, me sre party for no party man say, Mama Yankambum. MPP would dom. The election results are clear. So we your analysis it tells you in 4 years, John Dramani Mahamano went to me anya 200,000 new votes. Went to me, he got 158,000 thereabout in 4 years.
Yeah.
A huge statement. Am I near Ghana for Ekachan and say MPP for Mwai Shimunkofi and NDC and Yesha the Epo. But MPP for Mona Yapamo
to a protest vote.
A protest vote.
Salam. That's it. So anytime Bia NPP for anyo munime yi Bia no nipa bube fono MPP will lose power. So MPP will lose power.
Makokumazi meaning kofa edin komo say abana me mount bio. Ya nto na yeti ha ya na police station wa ba ya nto na mwa eshi.
Yeah.
I know the bebre I get it almost on daily basis.
But I say Salam Mustafa aka Roadmaster aka SM a national youth organizer the ma NPP amanyuku no. Many if you hear ye call Ablikumanov a party no a press conference and pay na or the directive no any ye can hold their tuja whether or not but Salam edi come here say NEC decided say about to about Sufia day enya the NPP ebe to be and obejina bi because we winning that ti ni win hu adwuma victory ni hu adwuma na okọ akoye nti eno ewo ebekọ akohwe na general e de be cancer statement yi eho me di ni Kwaku Dawuro me da technical reproduction team ni nyina ase yera Chris Kwaku anope me da ase pa